Ahoy, crypto pirates. Thank you, Hexikins, for joining me tonight. We got a very special guest here. We got Mr. Crypto that's here today. How you doing, sir? And we got no audio. Here it comes. Nope.
I guess if I clicked unmute, that would help, right?
I saw that the microphone was blocked there, and I still didn't even think twice. How you doing, buddy?
Good, man. Good to fucking be here.
Heck yeah.
Great day to be in Hex.
Absolutely. Oh, man, isn't it? Look at that chart.
God.
It's a beautiful day. It's funny because this pumpage is what's going to onboard more people, and you're going to be like, dude, remember when I told you about this months ago? You miss out on all those gains. It's like twice the price it was when I was talking to you guys.
Seriously. I just feel really good about all the people that I got in already, because now everyone loves me.
They're sitting pretty and they're like, oh man, you're the Messiah. Speaking of, I was just on the phone with Hex Jesus here, and don't know where he's at. So
oh, you mean he's not on time? That's all right.
No. Somehow he happens to be late to his own stream again.
It's all good.
Par for the course.
Yeah, it's a Jesus thing.
That's right. He shows up on his time.
He shows up 3 days late after everyone thinks he's dead.
That's right. That is right. So how did the 9 to 5 treat you today, sir?
Not bad, man. Not bad. Getting a little busy, but all I can think about these days is just what to do with Hex. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so hard to concentrate on anything normal.
I know. My regular work flow is starting to suffer because of it.
Yeah. Well, what do you normally do?
I'm an insurance agent. So
okay.
I own 2 insurance agencies through several in several different states. I represent like 5 or 6 different states total.
Awesome.
But I do a lot of stuff with financial, teaching people how to earn money or earn wealth with and essentially tax-free, and to keep it so that it's there's no way you can probate against it. So it's the way the wealthy have accumulated money for many generations before this thing called digital assets came along. That's
awesome. So you actually don't have to say no financial advice here. You're the guy giving the financial advice, huh?
Yeah. This is not my it's not digital assets. I dabble in it. I just happen to pick a winner. But yeah, I probably should preface that by saying this is not financial advice. And if you want to talk financial advice, I'd be happy to talk about traditional financial products.
Right now, of course. Yeah. But you ever sprinkle it in after you're done with a client or anything like that, and just talk about what's going on in the crypto world? Or do they not even want to hear about it?
I do. There's a select few that I talk to about it, though. I don't just bring it up with everyone.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can start the conversation and you just know it's not going anywhere. You're like, sure. It's already too technical and over your head. If MetaMask.io is too technical for you, then maybe we should stick to the traditional, and I'll just send you a prospectus every month.
Yeah, absolutely. We were just trying to do a raid after Hexo's show with this guy, Pancake was his name, on Dlive. And we started, we got in there and we were talking, and he's pretty talkative with his audience. So he was kind of interested. But then at some point he was like, guys, like, I'm an absolute beginner. You guys got to treat me like I don't know anything at all. And I think we might have gone in a little too far, like too much too soon kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because he was like, you guys don't understand. Like, I'm lazy. And now I feel like you guys are forcing me to do something. And I'm like, I don't want to do it. And it's like, you got to tiptoe around it in those situations. You can't just come out there guns blazing.
Absolutely.
Well, it's a work in progress, though. You can't get them after one day. You might take a week or so.
Definitely not, but hopefully enough of those raids, they can't all end up like Joker, right? But that guy is Hex gung-ho.
Dude, where did that guy come from?
They found him. They raided his stream after Hexo show one night. Man. And him and Bally at Brand and a few others, they sent him a bunch of Hex, and next thing you know, he's setting up stakes for the long haul, and he was waiting for Ethereum to hit his account through Coinbase so he could buy more, man. It was
Oh my God.
rad.
What a gem.
Yes.
What up, you guys?
What's
Hey,
going on,
buddy.
dude?
Where you at, man?
Ending a call. Yeah.
Oh,
Say that.
okay. Yeah, right. Just trying to make an entrance. Just
Uh,
be honest, man.
Fashionably late, man. This is a bug. I mean, this is a, what was that thing? Like, this isn't a bug. This is a feature, me being late.
Right.
Right.
I don't think anyone expects anything less, man.
I'm saying, man, it's not the stream won't go right if I'm not late, dude.
That's right.
It's a fact.
That's right. So I wanted to bring you on today because you've got some experience that now let me get this right, because from my understanding, Coffee, is that you started doing affiliate marketing and referral marketing for Hex. You had never done it prior to this project, correct?
Well, technically, no. I've done digital advertising, but not so much affiliate stuff. And I've looked into it, right? It's always been a pretty interesting, lucrative side hustle kind of thing that was always in the corner of my eye. But yeah, through all the crypto YouTube stuff, I mean, it's natural because once you're talking to people and you're engaged with an audience, it's so much easier to get them to click on that affiliate link. You can't just, it doesn't really work if people don't feel like they can actually trust you. And so I've really found it just aligns so well with like what we're all doing with having YouTube channels.
That is great.
Yeah.
So and I know you've got a really good following, and I'm one of them, man. I try not to miss any show or any stream that you put on, man. You just make probably some of the best content in Hex. I won't say the best because I don't want to offend any others, but there's a lot of really good content producers in Hex. But I just think it's amazing what you do, man. And I've always been really curious, and maybe for the value of the show and for the value of the other Hexicans out there, we can dig in a little bit about how your efforts are going with this affiliate marketing.
Yeah, I mean, well, let's see. It started off with, I just started promoting stuff that I liked, so and easy ways to onboard people too. So at first, before we had all the coin switch and the, Transact where you can directly transform your dollars, you had to go through Coinbase or crypto.com. So I had made a couple of videos about that super early on. Some of the very first videos I made, way back in the day, I think right after launch phase. And those things
like 5 years ago, huh?
Crypto time? Oh my God.
10 years ago. 10 years ago, dude. It's such a long time ago.
10 crypto years ago. Yeah.
Well, a month in crypto is a year in the stock market, man. Remember that.
That's right.
It does feel like that. But yeah, where was I? I mean, I'll just be getting, $50 here, $10 there from different platforms that I like, and it gives people free money to onboard them at the same time. And that's how I onboard a lot of people in real life too. I'll be like, hey, go check out crypto.com. It's the easiest way to link your bank account. You get $50, I get $50. And all you really need to do on there is buy Ethereum, send it to MetaMask and all that.
Right.
And once I realized, that there's money to be made in all these affiliate programs, it's like, well, I set up an Amazon affiliate program. So if you want to buy the mic setup that I have, which is a super dirt cheap, like very not fancy mic set, all this stuff probably costed, less than $200. You can go click my affiliate link. I get a little kickback on Amazon, and it just seems like a promising way to go. I mean, I'm not really a pro at it, but I mean, I like where it's headed.
Well, I think the fact that you've come as far as you have in such a short period of time is a great tool for other Hexicans to realize, look, this is possible. I can do this. I can onboard other people. I can create quality content without having to break the bank and waste, 10 hours a day trying to come up with content. So I think you're a great example, a shining example to the Hexicans that want to do something similar.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, absolutely. And you do. Now, I will say it's going to be hard for others to get deep into the weeds like you do, because I think you've got a mind for it, an analytical mind for it, and I don't think everyone has that. But if you guys out there would just become content creators just for Hex, period, you guys can just BS on streams all day long. I mean, that's all I've been good at so far.
Dude, half the fucking game is just action. Just making the channel, dropping even one fucking video a week, you are miles ahead of everybody.
Yeah, dude.
Literally, it's crazy, dude.
It's just the consistency. I mean, and that's actually my downfall. Is like I'll have a week off where I'm just busy with work, or I'm out.
I needed to talk to you about that. Actually,
I know. I need to step my game up.
I was looking for you, dude. I was looking for you, man. I was like, "Where's coffee?" Where's
and stuff gets in the way. Social stuff gets in the way. But I mean, that's not really an excuse. And just like what you guys are doing, Discourse Syndicate, and look at Hexologist. The consistency is really the key. It's one thing I've learned. If people see you every single day, just the familiarity aspect, and they come in on the chat, they hang out. So you can have best content in the world, but if people only see you once a month, it's not nearly as impactful. So I need to step up my game on, and you guys do it twice a week, all the time.
Try to do 3 times a week.
3 times.
Yeah. I live stream 5 times a week.
Shit, man.
Yeah, I've got this show, and then I got Moon Gang, and then I got another one.
Oh, you're still doing that?
Yes, every Sunday. Still,
how did those guys?
I'm a consistent ass motherfucker, dude.
Yeah, and he's got 3 businesses he's running at the same time. This guy's a busy man.
I'm getting tired.
Plus, he's got all the slime channels for all the shit coins he's got to slime through. So
shitcoin. I'm gonna have a shirt that says "shitcoin connoisseur" right here. But I'm actually coming out with a shirt line and stuff. I don't want to say all the names of the shirts just yet, but it's shitcoin connoisseur is one shirt, and then I've got a really clever hex one that I think people like. Doesn't use the logo, but everyone knows what it means.
That's great,
man. I want to guess it. I love the shirt that's just "da" and it's just tone bay.
Yeah, my favorite is when his hair's down and they're like trying to scan the barcode on his head.
Yeah, that's awesome. That is awesome. I thought I'm gonna bring a special guest in. He's new to the show. We've never had him before, and no one will recognize him.
Who's that guy?
Dirty fucking pirates, you. What are you guys
on, man?
doing?
Welcome back to your show.
So hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, that was me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Buy button on my 10,000 ETH, dude.
Yeah.
You guys go, man. I leave for a couple weeks and all hell breaks loose.
That's right.
Don't worry, man. We got the reins back, man. I met up with this dude named Dante. We good, man.
Yeah. You guys got coffee on, talking about all this intellectual shit. Hey, we just tell fart jokes and garbage talk over here.
Sorry,
That's
man.
right, sir.
I'm out of my element. Hey, I don't think we lost you any subscribers, but
yeah, man. Shit.
I sure hope not, man. I'm gonna feel bad if they did.
Don't worry, Captain, man. We got the Jamaican rum on lock right now. Don't worry, we're good.
I've been up on top of a mountain, man. I haven't even got to see any streams or anything, man.
Damn.
Well, fortunately, thanks to your partnership with Dlive now, they're backing up all your replays for now. Plus, I'm downloading them for you, RG. So let me know when you want those, and we can get them uploaded to YouTube.
Cool. Yeah, we'll get that done, and I'll get that restream set up too, so you can put the right titles on there.
Yeah, every time I update it, it's not updating the titles for me.
Yeah, because you have to actually go in there and physically change each one. So there's like 2-step process now.
Okay.
Not just blowing it straight to YouTube.
Okay.
But so I can't see the chat or anything. But hey, everybody in the chat room, it's good to be back here and saying hey to you all.
Oh shit! I should check the chat.
The only one talking trash is Gimme Liberty or Hex. He said he looks 50% less tough without the bandana.
All the power's in the bandana.
All the power's in the bandana.
Eat a dick.
Oh, dude, your followers just went down by like half.
That's all right. They'll be back.
Dude, we're so happy to have you on, man.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's good to be on. It was a real sucky situation, losing pops and all, and but he went out the way he wanted to. He didn't want to be sick or anything. He always said that, and just laid down in his chair, and that was it one morning. So
Good man.
We did that Saturday, and family came over, saw people I haven't seen for 20, 30 years. It sucks. That's how he has to happen, but
yeah.
But anyway, it's good to be back, and holy shit, man! I come down off the hill the other day, and I hit the chart and on my phone finally, because I get internet. I don't get internet connection up there hardly, and oh shit, the chart's going freaking nuts, man. It just
Mhm.
mooned. What is
Nick,
going
sorry.
on? Did you see anything? What happened? Did we get a whale jump in, or did we just start pumping?
Little bit of whale action. Whales are splashing around, but I think it was the liquidity was pulled a little bit, so it basically made a smaller bucket for like the same amount of money to make a much bigger move.
Wow.
Yeah, all the liquidity has moved from version 1 to version 2 now.
Liquidity dropping down like that, and the price go big.
I'm not saying I'm the reason that started this, but I was saying for.
But you are.
But I am, and I'm out. Was that a mic drop?
What happened?
Oh, bro, that was a mic drop. Someone just helped me. But what I was trying to say is that we were getting gate kept on Uniswap because they weren't. Our numbers were great on V1, but they just kept showing V2 all the time. So they could. So now that we're on V2, as soon as our numbers get up there, man, they're gonna have to post all the information because they're decentralized and show that, oh look, there's Hex. So we're gonna start being retweeted a lot more because we're on V2 now, which is it's really good for Hex and stuff too. And I'm pretty sure that we'll be number 1 on V1 anyway, so it doesn't even matter that too.
I was gonna say, I thought I saw that we have a shit ton of liquidity on both V1 and V2 now, right?
Yes.
Much more on 2 than 1 though.
Yeah.
We got a lot on both, but we're not the top on either anymore. And that's not a bad thing, but because you don't want the liquidity too low, and you can't just flip it overnight because all hell would break loose. People couldn't sell it at, you give the haters something to actually hate on. So you got to do it slowly and kind of inconspicuously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's overall really good too, And then we just passed Tron.
Did we finally pass him today? I saw
Yeah.
Left
him.
Yeah.
Number 17, 1.5. Hex.live was saying 1.6, but Nomics was saying 1.5 billion market cap now.
I'm telling you, we're once we hit a penny, and there's gonna be a little pullback at the penny, and we get back at a penny again, we're gonna moonshot to 2 cents. Because people have this thing where like they can't do fractions and they can't figure out right now we're at 50, half a penny. That's still not real money. A penny, that could be 2 pennies.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, Coffee did a whole stream on the unit bias. I recommend everyone go back and watch that video, but it was a great video on unit bias.
Yeah. And that was one of the core things Hex has to solve. I mean, every newcomer, they don't want to buy 0.001 Bitcoin. That's not cool.
Well, that was my problem in 2016 when I rediscovered Bitcoin was who wants to own 0.001 of anything? The first thing I thought is this is supposed to be a world currency, especially a world reserve currency. How was 18 million at that time, 21 million total going to do the trick? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
So
their whole thing is.
We crack $1 billion?
What's that?
When did Hex crack $1 billion?
Last week.
Wow.
Last week before the price even started coming up, just because of the inflation.
The billion every 2 days. Yeah, it really starts adding up, man. I mean, we're like, what day are we on right now?
238.
38.
Just flipped over to 238.
Yeah. Here, let me check the market cap.
I can't believe it's almost over. It feels so weird. Today I was at the gym and I was checking the price chart and I started lifting harder because I saw plus 60%. I was like, damn, dude. Like it was just one of those weird feelings. It doesn't even feel like real life,
You're like, man, Hex can pump, so can I.
That's right, dude. All about the gains.
Yeah. Dude, even those shit coins like Litecoin pump today, dude. What the fuck?
I mean, congrats.
Thank you. Yeah. I'm up 22% on that right now, which is awesome. Like it went from like $44 to like $53 right now. It was at 55 earlier. That's cool, man. Everything's pumping, man. This is what you want.
Silver stock, bro.
I'm gonna pull a funding.
Yeah. Funding Jim right there, yeah.
What's up, funding?
What's up, bro?
I was gonna get myself a bandana and glasses and do the whole RG3 impression today too, like Funding Jim did on Telegram.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Oh, where's Hex? Oh, here's Hex.
Man. We're almost done. $1 billion market cap, and we're pumping like son of a bitch.
Dude, we're 1.5 billion.
Yep, and launch phase is not even over.
$1.5 billion, bro.
Holy shit.
Dude,
Yeah.
this is the launch phase. People are supposed to be spreading the coin around and buying into it. It hasn't even, the rumor is that after launch phase is over, then whoever owns the origin address can start, legally putting more marketing behind it. I don't know if that's true or not, but it's a rumor that I don't know when that started. But apparently there's a little more restrictions on when you're selling a coin versus when it's already out in the wild.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Which I think they could get away with it because it's not a centralized party divvying out with it.
Yeah.
Because it's transforming you minting your own, but I just don't think anyone wants to play the game.
Yeah, they don't want to risk it. There's less discretion.
Which side of the gray are we on?
Yeah. I mean, right now, a million hex currently is about $5,753. That was $80 a fucking piece, baby, back in the day.
That's great.
Toast to the OGs.
If only we had time machines.
Son of a bitch, man.
So let's just say if it was at 5 cents, it would be $57K per million.
Wow,
man.
The numbers start getting gangster, bro. When it starts getting to pennies,
I'm gonna start taking better security for myself, man.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, right. Got some bars on the windows there, Coffee?
I actually do. It's in Chicago, man. Everyone's got bars on the windows.
I thought it was keep
come with
the
the
out,
house.
bro. Keep the chicks out, man.
I know, dude. I was out in Detroit.
They're like zombies.
Last week I was in Detroit, man, and I'm like, holy shit, Coffee lives just right up the road there, and then these places are fucked up out here. You guys, man, you East Coast guys, you guys fucked this place up, man.
It's Chirac out there, bro.
God damn, man. I thought LA was bad. You guys
Shout out to Little Reese.
Out here.
So,
do you guys know who Little Reese is?
No, who's Little Reese?
Little Reese, bro, the Teflon Don himself, man. One of the kings of fucking Chicago trap rap, man.
Yeah, but so is Tech 9, though.
He's
from Missouri.
He's West Coast, right? Yeah, right. Yeah.
He's from the South, but he came up to Chicago.
Well, Little Reese is like some super famous rapper out in Chicago and everything. They've tried to kill him like 15 fucking times and failed. Well, literally, he just got shot up the other day. He still lived, and they ended up killing his shooter.
Damn, dude. Wasn't he kind of involved with some like Chief Keef and some of his people?
Some of the he was affiliated with Chief Keef. I think they're still good and everything, but I don't know. It's just like they've tried to kill that dude so many times that people just in Chicago are like, nah, bro.
Sorry, guys. I'm a rural guy. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Just some rap stuff.
Stupid shit. Yeah.
Stupid shit, yeah.
Biggie shit was over with, man.
Right?
for the mainstream rappers, yeah, but like there's still a lot of underground rappers and stuff that make some of the best music, but they're still up to their fuck shit,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
we're out to the homies.
I know we got a little derailed there, but I'd like to go back here for just a moment. Dude, I'm telling you, since RG3's been gone, it's all been selfish streams for information I want more info on. So I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not gonna apologize for it by any means. So I am curious, without giving out any numbers, because I don't think that's any of our business. But have they been profitable to run?
Not in terms of Hex referrals.
Okay.
And that's because now there's so many options of places to buy. Chances are, if people are buying, and this is the kind of the problem I'm having right now. So I'm in like a private group where we're all talking about how to get actual meaning behind these clicks, right? Because I can say, oh, I got this number of clicks, but I can't attach that to a number of adoption amplifier entries. Chances are most people are clicking Uniswap buys, which I would almost prefer they do, because that's what moves the price up, because that's the open market. But then how do you tag? And so we're getting it all set up, and I'm going to hopefully try to come up with a better story to tell. But the past 2 or 3 months has just been me running ads on different placements, so different crypto YouTube channels, and just trying to see where the interest is, and trying to see if there's any interest, which there is a lot from the video game community and other kind of communities like that. But there's also a lot more people in those communities too. So just by sheer volume, there's a lot more people. It's hard to tell right now, like which clicks are more valuable. Do we want clicks from crypto people, or do crypto people all hate Hex and it's better to just target, gamer people that are familiar with digital assets already, or even, other kind of intellectual, or math people or whatever. There's all these different interests we could target, but how do you trace that click from the moment it was clicked on to the moment somebody bought Hex?
I mean, couldn't you run 2 separate campaigns where you're trying to see both and see which one works more, and then roll in with that one of the 2 that works better?
Yeah, and I've had different campaigns running right now, but so far they've been in different countries. Shouldn't try to see like different. But yeah, you're right. I should probably.
I mean, long term, any new person in Hex is good, basically. But you are right. I mean, we'll probably be better off with like new people. But then the onboarding process is a little hard, if it's I mean, Connects knows what I'm talking about. If you try to handhold somebody through all that process,
there's a cost. There's a cost to your time. I mean, there's a huge cost, an opportunity cost, I would even say, to your time that you could have been doing something else. And so, going back to your campaign coffee, what is the you're almost stuck in a tragedy of commons yourself, where yes, you're helping the whole community by getting more people to buy, maybe via Uniswap, but really where you're making your money back on your advertising campaign is when they do use the AA, the adoption amplifier, right? So yes, it's good to see clicks, period, even if they end up buying Uniswap. But I mean, realistically, you want an ROI on those marketing dollars that you're spending.
Yeah, and I know it was all not all donation. I put some of my own money, but to me, it's like as long as we can get new users into it, then that's a win in my book because it indirectly pumps all of our bags.
Yeah,
but yeah, it would be nice to have a couple of different affiliate programs either after the launch phase is over or. I'm ready to promote the shit out of the Staker app if that has an affiliate program.
That
might be the one, right?
That might be the one, yeah, because I think they have something to do with Uniswap, where they'll have like a donation pool and then they give you referrals for that.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, because that seems the easiest way. Because like, I Kinetics, like I've tried to get people into crypto, right, and using like that was before Hex started, and I would just get so tired of it that I'd be like, dude, just go on Coinbase. It's like I know I'm throwing to the wolves or something, it's like you're gonna get fucked on fees, but like here, just try Coinbase and watch some free videos,
I've had more luck just in real life. I probably converted more people in real life. Well, at least it's my bias because I know for a fact they bought, but I have no idea how many people that saw an ad and that actually bought.
You can get people to buy more when you like buy, like what the fuck are you doing, motherfucker? You're wasting time. Come on, man, go. What are you doing? Much better conversion rate.
Speaking of, I've been trying to talk digitally to our favorite plumber, and I wouldn't say he's ghosted me, but man, it's like, dude, I'd be kicking myself if I were him. And they gave me this opportunity, made it easy for me, and then it doubles in price. And where are you at? Right. So it's frustrating to say the least.
Guys, he's a YouTuber. He wanted to see if he can get something out of it with his streams. He didn't give a shit about freaking crypto.
Yeah. Well, I tried to make it easy for him, and the offer still stands. And I won't go into detail, but it would be profitable for him if he would start throwing up his shindig, I guess you could say, his showmanship.
Well, he's got handlers too, and I think that they probably steered him away from it.
I bet you're right.
Yeah.
I heard him talking. We talked a little after. He's got handlers, and they're he can get up there, scream and yell and drink and cuss and all that kind of shit. But as soon as you start talking about promoting something, he's got to stop because he's got handlers.
And I'm not really sure that they understood what they would get out of it. And let's be honest, if his handlers aren't going to profit from it, why would they allow him to keep pumping it? So
yeah,
that's so true.
I mean, Richard's right, though. People only see the value in any of this stuff after the price pumps 60%. People don't like to buy things for cheap. They like them after they've already gone up 100x.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
So-
100% correct, man. Every coin I've ever seen pumps more.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know,
And that's when people start asking you about it.
and then
Hey-
the smart ones that we're waiting for all those folks to come in dump on them. That's when
Right.
Yep.
What
It's
do we
exactly
have at
what
live
you were
viewers right
saying,
now?
Hex Jesus. We're at 85 live viewers right now.
Okay. Not bad.
But that's exactly what Hex Jesus was saying. Is it's funny if people are telling you about coins, it means you missed a 5x back when it started pumping. You're finding out when it's already 5x, so you might get a 2x out of it, but you could have got a 10x out of it.
I mean, right now, at least in the market, I know, like some people are only Hex people or whatever, or only whoever's watching, right? But we've hit the point of the market where it's place your bets time, where where it's still the coins are so relatively cheap enough where you can get enough of them, but they haven't gone up to like crazy levels where you're pretty much paying for someone else's bag, which you always are, right?
Yeah.
So
You always are.
yeah, of course. Well, you always are, right? But we have like 2-3 months, and then it start the gains you're gonna get on your coins are just gonna be small.
Yeah.
Still not in Hex. Hex has way more, but I'm saying on the average coin, it's like it's not that much. Like Ethereum's already at like what is it, 340 right now, 330.
Yeah,
something.
I haven't seen it today, but it was pretty darn close. It was sitting steady at 320 at the end of last night when I looked.
It's probably gonna hit 400 and then go down a little bit, shake out some people.
I bet it does. Well, it'll disseminate into other shitcoins. That's what will happen.
I mean, but we should be happy. ETH is pumping. That's good for
No, I
Hex.
love it.
It's
Yeah,
very
everything
good for
is
Hex.
good for crypto. Bitcoin pumping is good for Hex.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Right.
what are we at now? We've got a total of like $370 billion market cap right now. Is that what it is?
But
Yeah.
specifically, Ethereum pumping is really good for Hex compared to most other tokens because even on the stuff in like Cell token or some of these other tokens that are just on Uniswap, essentially, they're only 60% of their volumes in ETH, and there's a lot of like USDT and USDC with Hex, it's like 90% right now. Because we haven't hit the point yet where there's a lot of dollars really buying up Hex. Most people are just using ETH. So when ETH price goes up, it's you buy more Hex, which then dries up the supply, which then skyrockets the price.
Yeah,
I don't know, like maybe it's just an intuition, but I can feel like where everything's bubbling up. Like everything is about to go in for what I think is going to be a short-term bull market. Actually, I don't know if it's going to be long-term, but there's going to be a big DeFi pump. If you wanted to really simplify it,
Jesus, RG. God damn, what the fuck is going on over there, bro? You got ants in your pants.
You tossing and turning, bro?
God damn. I was just keeping quiet about it, but I was like, damn, he's moving around a lot. And then like
it went dark. Didn't know where I was.
Yeah.
So
I'm trying to pull a nerd girl for you guys.
Oh, please don't. I mean, it's great when she does it, but don't do it. Don't do it. It doesn't work for you, bro.
It's like, who's Vicky?
All right. I don't want to lose any more folks tonight.
Oh, dude, we just dropped 2 viewers. No.
Yeah, I know. Okay,
It must be those no fap guys.
The no fab. So, Coffee, what were you saying about the DeFi pump? Do you think that's coming this year, or you think it'll be early next year?
With all the activity like this month, I think it's coming in August, and it's basically going to be another throw a dart at the board and just you get lucky and you'll get one kind of situation, almost like 2017. But I think it's going to be specific to Ethereum DeFi tokens because that's the new craze. And I was just saying, if this is like terrible investment advice, but if you really wanted to pick a good strategy, it's going to be one of those scenarios where all you really got to do is pick something that, number one, hasn't been alive for that long, so it's only been around for 3 or 4 months, and it hasn't already had its crash. And number two, that costs less than like a penny, because that's the bias thing. And that's literally, you probably have to screen for only those kind of coins. You could probably find 10 of those, put $1,000 in each one, and do pretty well. Or you could buy HEX, do extremely well, but
and do it long term extremely well.
Yeah. I did pretty well with Ampleforth, man. I'm up.
Actually?
I threw like what was it, like $60 into it and bought like 60 tokens, and then from there, like I think I'm almost at $400 right now.
Damn.
Is that one that Good Texture was talking about last week? I caught something he was.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, it's the one he's talking about. But I only bought a very little bit amount of it because I wanted to test out how it worked and stuff. So I was just kind of trading it back and forth. Just like I would sell it into ETH and then buy it again, trade into ETH and buy again. And then I'm like, dude, it's like I already have damn near $500 with $60.
Jesus.
Shit. Yeah, I was like, damn, dude.
Stable coin I've ever seen that costs more than $1, and that's like okay. It's somehow it's okay because of the mechanism behind it.
Yeah, the team behind it's fucking crazy, dude. It is MIT, Stanford, fucking Harvard. It is Pantera Capital behind.
Yeah, you were saying guys are well known and they legit critical, and even in my
What?
You cut out.
Did he lag out?
Jesus.
Oh, he lagged out. Shit.
Are you guys still there?
Yeah, we can kind of hear you.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
You got your VPN on or something?
It's trying to be anonymous.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh shit. Yeah, he's still lagging.
On the other side.
Close Pornhub.
Eating up bandwidth.
Yeah. I'm surprised no one's uploaded like a fucking Hex video on Pornhub to say like this crazy coin fucked the shit out of this market.
That'd be a good meme, actually.
Dude, hell
I
yeah.
put one up. I had a Pornhub meme. You guys never saw my Pornhub meme?
No.
Yeah, so you want to hear something really funny? So this could actually get a shit ton of clicks, but so there's this podcast that I still listen to from way back in the day. It's called Mind Pump, and it's a fitness YouTube channel. Right? I mean, they have a fitness YouTube channel, and they're a bunch of fitness guys. Well, back in the day, they had talked about marketing on Pornhub to try to get viewers for their podcasts and stuff, and they were like, "Dude, Pornhub is so fucking cheap." Like they were so yeah, it's really cheap. I mean, dude, it's like who the hell wants to be on like. But like, if you think about it, just for people just to see the symbol on a banner, like they'll just recognize it because all these guys are just fapping away anyway. So it's like, so if when the price pumps up, they're like, "Oh, I remember, I know that coin."
Funny.
It's a good
Let's be
idea.
honest.
That's a good idea.
It worked in 20 Verge with their partnership.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys remember.
I remember something about how Verge was the official currency of Pornhub.
Yeah.
It was.
I don't know what that means.
It was like, I don't know if it was a rumor or what, but it popped the price for a little bit.
Maybe it has something to do with edging. I don't know.
God damn it.
We're always on the verge of something. It's just we just never finish it. You know, these promise coins. God damn it. This rum's got me talking, bro. Too much.
This guy's connection is shit.
Dude, Connects, you gotta unfuck yourself, dude. You're totally freaking lagging out.
No, busiest gateway in all of Colorado right now. You can't seem to figure out, but separate onto another gate.
Whoa.
Yeah,
he's lagging out. Yeah. It is not a stream if someone doesn't lag out, you know.
So what was the stream you did the other day, Coffee? What were you talking about?
That was more of a retrospective on HXY.
Oh,
that whole thing. Yeah, I felt kind of obligated because I felt a little guilty because I did make a video about it, about the app, something like 2 months ago. Right?
Yeah.
Back when nobody really knew what was going on, and I tried to be honest with the whole story. I bought some. I wanted it to work out. You know, I was a little bit blinded by hopium, and just after being disappointed, 7 times, 8 times in a row, it's just not. To me, it's not worth holding on to anymore. So I'm done with that.
Yeah, I know a lot of people. Yeah.
Are you still in it?
What's that?
Are you still in it?
Well, I mean, I never really was like, I've always like their app, and I don't think it's working right now. I haven't been able to get online really and look at anything for the last 2 weeks. So when I went off the grid here, they were just launching their back to their V1, and then I heard that had trouble too. So I don't know, man.
It's just a fun bag. I mean, you said it a bunch of times, RG. Anyway, so it was like,
yeah. I mean,
yeah. I mean, if you're in Hex and then you're trying to play around with some of these coins, like at the most, use the 80-20 rule. Maybe play around if you really want to play around with these coins and do all this fuck shit. Then play around with 20% of your stack, but don't do more than that, dude. That's frecking yourself, bro.
Yeah.
What's so amazing is that Hex it's just so solid. It's so solid, and I've never seen anything launch like that. There's never been a hiccup, never been a question. I mean, the most we've ever had was sideways action. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's just, and now we're pumping all-time highs, right? I mean, are we all-time high today?
Yeah.
Did we make it? It was actually what I heard was it was 10 cents on Buy Box Exchange.
It was what?
It got up to 1 penny. One.
Oh,
cent.
dude, I was like, what?
Sorry, man. It was 1 penny on Buy Box though, which
That's funny.
I mean, it probably got arbitraged down a little bit, but yeah, the fact that it could get there.
Wow.
I mean, yeah.
Well, I mean, we always knew the pump was coming. We knew it was going to start pumping.
Yeah.
And, here it is. It's starting. And, Good Texture talked about it a whole bunch of times, happening at the end of July. And here we are at the very end of July, and it's pumping. And, I mean, it's been expected. And here comes big payday. Here it comes.
Right around the corner.
And it's pumping. Yeah. So, I mean, it's liable to pump really, really freaking fucking hard right now. I mean, it's kind of a bitch.
I mean, I still think we can hit, like, this is maybe 1 month before, like, before the last 30 days. I think we can still hit, like, 3 and 3 cents. 2.5 cents for sure.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I mean, that's what I'm feeling, because it's like at a penny. It just I really do think it's some psychological thing with people. Like, it's like, oh, it's a penny. Holy shit! This thing, it becomes like, then people can start playing the story. It could be a quarter. It could be $1.
Well, then the other thing is they look at historic too. They go back and historically look at where it was, and then where it goes to a penny, and they go, well, it's moved that far. It can move further. I mean,
exactly.
There's all kinds of psychological stuff people look at, and then of course a penny seems, like a bargain still. It feels like, oh, I can get in on that for a penny.
Yeah, they're gonna be like,
but I could pay a penny for a hex.
Exactly, and they're gonna look at Cardano probably as a comparison, and be like, Cardano's 13 cents and Hex is a penny. It could definitely get to 13 cents. You know what I mean? It's just like people start comparing like cryptos with roughly the same market cap and then the price, and just start saying like, yeah, I could get to that.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, just unlocks it in their head. I mean, it's just a mental thing. But yeah, I mean,
in the chat room, is there any questions? Anybody asking anything going on in there?
I don't know. Let me check Dlive
comments, because this is broadcast live. So I'm in StreamYard right now. Let me.
I'll log into Dlive right now on my computer.
Open up the Dlive. And just turn the sound off so you don't get the feedback.
What's the name of the channel again? Did you change it to Discourse?
I haven't had, like I said, any connection. I had a little bit in Toledo for a little while. I looked at everybody's stuff, got on Telegram a little bit, but I haven't been able to really get internet connection. This is like the first time I'm in freaking Lynchburg, Virginia. It's a lot nicer than Detroit, I'll tell you that much, but it's not it's not a very big town.
Let's see, what do we got?
I am not seeing it.
Not a whole lot of comments. No bandana. Everyone's like about no bandana.
Yeah. I ain't got no bandana today.
What'd you type in, coffee?
My hair's all.
They just never seen the top of RG3's head. That's all.
Yeah, there it is. It's there. I still got hair, a little gray on the sides, but it's still there. I'm growing out the gonna grow out the pirate goatee
You,
here.
you look better without the. You look better without the bandana, dude.
Franklin
like
St.
my-
Hexon said he's been to Liberty in Lynchburg. You know where Liberty is?
I'm staying right across the street from the Liberty University right now. I
Okay.
think that's what it is. Liberty University, some university right here. Or no, shit, what university is it? I don't know. That's what I thought it was. Liberty University is right across the street from where I'm staying.
Cool.
So
Yeah, not a whole lot of action in this chat room. Litecoin on fire. Someone else likes Litecoin. I think we found the only other Litecoin fan in this chat room.
Oh my god, we must get married.
So hey, so what's
Shoot him a DM.
So what are we doing? We're going on pirate raids on Dlive channels now.
Yeah, it's like the thing to do. I think it's a great way. It's a little bit slow to onboard somebody because you got to go one person at a time. But we got this guy Hex Joker now.
Dude, Hex Joker's funny.
I don't know where he came from. But he's basically like a voice actor.
Yeah,
I mean,
Hexologist raided his channel, and people just started donating like lemons and diamonds and stuff. And he was like, "Holy crap, who are you people? This is so cool. I know about crypto." And then like they got him into Hex, they onboarded him, and now he's like, "Fucking Hex is tight."
Have they arrested and shut down the Shed Guys channel yet?
Oh my! I ain't playing with that guy. That's dangerous. Oh, shout out to Bally Brand, man, for the lemons, man.
Brand got more lemons than sense. That's for damn sure.
He's got more wife beaters than lemons.
Our young lad.
Yeah. Let's see.
So what else has been going on the last couple of weeks? I mean, we were flat, and then now we're pumping. And what else has been going on?
We just got more updates about the Staker app. Basically, that it's they're starting to work on the
about Steph and Firebun's app, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so what's this? I know I've seen something about the Staker app, and they're talking about adding some really bitchin' features to it. I saw some stuff about what do you call it? It gives you alerts on your stakes and all that.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, you can set up different accounts and for different people, and you can name the accounts. So if you want to go on like a vacation one day, you can call this Hawaii account.
Add multiple addresses to it too.
I believe so. I haven't heard that much. I think they're trying to keep it a surprise for a lot of it, but yeah. Also, there's going to be an announcement in 2 days, but nobody knows what it is. Richard Hart did an announcement of an announcement.
Oh my gosh.
So, 2 more days.
I see something about that. Like he had some type of an announcement in a couple of days or something.
The announcement was something might happen in 7 days or something like that.
Well, have a hex-colored soccer ball or something like that.
I don't know what level of magnitude it's going to be, but that's apparently 2 days from now.
Yeah.
So,
and Firebun also talk about good accounting being like almost automatic on there. And then they're batching all these stakes together to get you the cheapest gas fees, and there might not be any gas fees on the Staker app.
Wow.
Yeah. It was pretty cool, man. Like Firebun's a man, dude. Same thing with Steph.
Yeah,
I'm pretty excited.
Those two together is a freaking combo, man. They are a combo, that's for sure.
what else we got?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
It sounds a little better so far.
Had to reset everything. Had to leave you guys to your own device, but I was a little scared for a little bit.
We did
Internet
our
Lurker, what do you mean by that?
Yeah,
You guys think we'll be 3x?
3x. Oh, I think he means, do you still think we're going to 3x our stack on Big Payday? Because right now the Big Payday payout is 3 times what the principal is.
It's probably 2.5, dude.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be meeting up with Dev Kyle here in the next few days.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because he's right out where I'm at in Colorado. Kind of like operating out of Colorado. I don't know if you guys know the story, but I started a new business, and that's why I'm traveling. Besides going to my family's house in Colorado, I've been traveling and working and doing the regular guy thing here, setting up my Puerto Rico LLC, and I'll be out there in like 3 weeks with Funding Jim with Gary.
Nice.
So I'm gonna start traveling all over the place. So hey, anybody wants to do a meetup, I'll let you guys know the next town I'm gonna be in, and we'll catch up or something, and you can
For
jump
sure.
on the team with me or something like that. But
Yeah.
I'll be doing a lot of traveling. Puerto Rico is next here in the next couple of weeks, and man, I'm setting up operations, man. It's on like Donkey Kong.
That's great, man. That's cool.
Yeah,
I'm excited. I definitely got to check out Puerto Rico. I'm not going to be moving right away, but I do want to spend a good month there and maybe stay at an Airbnb. I know I think Gary owns a few Airbnbs over there.
Yeah, that's
He's
what
like,
I'm gonna do. This trip is to go sit and talk with the legal folks and get all of my paperwork and all my applications filled out, and then after that, me and Mom are going to go down there and start looking at some rental property and
Right.
getting it set up, man. I'm hoping to be out there by January, February of next year is my goal.
That's super cool, man. I'm jealous.
Oh man, I can't wait.
Yeah.
And what's funny is it's cheaper. I saw flights from Puerto Rico to Chicago for $178, $190 today.
Yeah.
I believe that.
Flying in and out of there is so cheap. I mean,
Yeah.
it's more expensive for me to fly out of California to the East Coast than it is to fly from Puerto Rico,
Yeah. I wonder if that has anything to do with the average income of a Puerto Rican versus the average income of Californian.
I don't know, but I was, the company that I'm subcontracted out to, I told them, I said, hey, I might be setting up operation out there, and they're like, yeah, no problem, it's cheaper for us.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, they're like, it's cheaper for the flights are cheaper. And I looked at it, and every time I checked on a flight, yeah, they were always cheaper coming out of Puerto Rico or going into Puerto Rico. And you don't have to have any at this point. They're not testing. You don't have to get a 14-day quarantine or anything like that.
Mhm.
Like California right now, I think if I was to leave out of California, I got to sit 14 days somewhere.
Definitely.
That's crazy.
Dude, I figured out a way. You know how I have that hand sanitizer and the disinfectants? You guys I've told you. I figured out how to put that into a leaf blower and actually disinfect shit.
What?
Yeah. One of the guys I buy a lot of parts from, they have a special kind of a leaf blower that actually you can put liquid inside. So I could figure out a way how to spray all that stuff. I was like, dude, that's so, because I was looking at pictures of the last pandemic, the one from the Spanish flu, and they actually had people basically cleaning the streets, pouring liquid into everything, and cleaning roads and like buildings with liquid. I was like, what the hell?
It's kind of what they do on the planes now. They like go in
Yeah.
there and spray them down.
Yep.
And you like get back on the plane, you could smell all the alcohol coming out.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They do that at the gym too. They got somebody with a big backpack full of fluid on and just kind of spraying with something that looks like it's used for plants or something, but they're spraying all the equipment constantly.
Yeah.
It's a Hellman sprayer.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually moving as well, but just moving to a different place in Chicago, getting a little bit of an upgrade. So my lighting will finally be fixed and ready to step up the YouTube game.
Right.
Nice.
Well, I'm going to be doing a lot of work out in Chicago, so I'll hook up with you when I get out there too.
Nice. Let me know.
Yeah, the company I'm doing business with, they have headquarters in Miami and a headquarters in Chicago.
Cool.
So I'll be back and forth out there too.
Hell yeah.
And this is going to be an exciting next few fucking months, guys. I mean,
Dude, that's cool for you, man. I'm excited for you. It's like it was meant to be for you, RG.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Perfect
It all
time.
kind of just fell into place like this, but I mean, I'm talking about HEX, period. It's going to be an exciting next few months. I mean,
I agree with that.
I got to admit, the sideways action has been like a little concerning. It's been like, come on, where's the fucking pump already? You know what I mean? It was just like, it was starting to, in the back of my mind, it was concerning me. I was still like, nah, it's going to pump. Everything's going to be it's gonna
cast that shadow of a doubt on you, didn't it? It did on me.
It was like this. It was like this little faint freaking, you know, this
Not-
little irritating fucking thing inside me that was
Just to make you question, just enough to let you question yourself, your judgment for a minute.
No, I don't ever question my judgment.
Not me though. But I was just getting more mad that like because the price was sideways. I started noticing it. It got harder to DM people to get on the show and shit. I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Crypto Santa's writing down the list, you know, right now, the naughty list.
Hey, what about the Hex Santa? I haven't been on Twitter or anything, man. Is he still poking around or what?
I saw him just today.
Yeah.
Let me see what he
Get him on the show. Get him on. I want to talk to Hex Santa.
We can't. Trust me.
What?
We can't get him on.
He won't come on.
No. I can't say why, but we can't bring him on.
Yeah.
What's that, RG?
He told me that before, but I still want to try.
I'll tell you in private why we can't. I wish I could announce, but it's not my place to announce.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
What about Adrian? Anyone heard from Adrian?
Oh, dude, we're besties now. He's coming on my personal show next week. No, I'm just kidding.
Really? Oh, I'm about to say.
I was the only one that would talk to the poor guy. Everybody was freaking ignoring his ass. Now everybody's talking to him now.
But he's not responding to nothing. He's responding to 0% of people.
Even Hexo can't get hold of him.
Yeah, I'm actually convinced he is a bot. He's the bot that everyone's talking about.
No, but he's not. He's watching
He's a
videos
deep fake.
He's responding to stuff and like he's starting. Like one of the last posts he did.
He's starting to post. Like when people are fucking with him, he's starting to post about them fucking with him. His next post is about. I'm seeing.
That's so weird, man.
He is actually responding, but in his way.
Dude, it kind of creeps me out, man. I'm not gonna lie. I had a nightmare about him the other day, dude. I had a nightmare that it was totally dark, and I turned on my computer, and it was just his face on my computer, and I was like, fuck. Woke up. I don't know about that guy.
Big K, I don't know about that, bro. You sure?
What did Big K say?
That's like seeing Sasquatch, man. He said he saw a couple of responses. I don't believe that.
It's like Bigfoot. I saw Bigfoot in the woods of Colorado one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Adrian. Yeah, he's something else, man. We got to get him on the syndicate, man. We got to get him on. He's got to come on with us. I know Hex was trying to grab him too, but I wanted him first.
Well, we'll keep on. I won't. I have no.
There you go.
YouTube.
Hello, YouTube.
How many people are live right now?
Quite a few, man. We got 102. Wow.
Yeah.
Those are good numbers.
Thanks, guys, for coming on and watching the show, man.
Definitely.
Yeah. Thanks, Big K, Cabana Crypto.
But all you in the chat room, man, we want to see you guys on. Come on with us. You got something specific you want to talk about? Come on during the week, and we can kind of like feature you and get you on. And if not, you just want to fuck around. Come on Friday and hang out in the Friday night hangout and just show your face and kick it. For a little bit.
Come on the pirate ship. We'll show you how to pirate. We'll give you a ship. We'll put some sails on you, man.
I think on Friday
give you
night,
some flippers.
After all you guys are getting freaking faded and shit, we can go on some pirate raids on Friday nights after the show.
Dude, that'd be hella cool. Yeah.
We gotta. We tried one today, but it didn't work out so well.
That's
I think
all
what
right.
we could do.
Kick us off. Hey, you're not gonna win them all, man. You're not gonna win them all.
Yeah.
It's
I know.
rule. You're gonna miss 80% of your fucking cold calls, and you'll get 20% that might be responsive.
Right. And you guys, even though you should come on the show, but when you make your own content, you work on your own schedule. Mm-hmm. Like don't feel pressured that we're like forcing you have to stream these many days. No, once a week is fine when you have time. If you only have time at 2 a.m, then do that stream. do you, dude? You know, or girls, you know.
And see, and that's the other thing about Hex is every single one of our streamers is fucking cool. I mean, from Adrian to Hexo to us to Coffee to Ryan, everybody's got a cool freaking, even Black Sheep's freaking crazy ass show, man. I mean, we've got if you're into any other crypto at all and you go just watch one of our streams, you're gonna be like, fuck, these guys are fucking cool, man. I want to be involved in this community because I mean everyone's stream is badass. Everyone's
fuck yeah.
The whole Hex community. There ain't a fucking goofy stupid ass. Well, this show's kind of goofy and stupid ass, but we make it that way intentionally. You know what I mean?
I make a point to watch everybody's streams. I love the Mexican content makers.
Hell yeah. Everybody's got good stuff. Conrad, all of them, man. Freaking Good Textures, crazy ass.
RG3, you're getting a lot of love in the comments.
Oh, really?
Valiant Brand, Smuggle Hard. Everyone's just good to see you. It's happy to see you again.
No clinking.
I'm glad to be seeing guys. I mean, I had to take some time away and deal with this and the family and all that, but man, it's good to be back and it fucking coming back and it pumping too. What I mean, I couldn't ask for fucking more, man. I couldn't ask for more. And you guys did a great job. Obviously, I haven't seen none of the streams, so if you guys didn't, you did right on. You know, but my guess is we still got about the same amount of subscribers and followers and stuff. So I guess you guys.
How many followers did you have before I took over as guest host?
We were at 300 and something, 280, 300 and something. I think we're at 331 right now. I saw when we first started.
No, we're at 343.
343.
So you're welcome.
Don't start stroking yourself yet.
It's that consistency. I won't take credit for it. It's the consistency. I'll give that to Coffee.
Guys, Phone INF just retweeted us. Adrian just retweeted us.
What? Nani?
Huh.
Well, that's what Internet Lurker said. Adrian just retweeted us. I don't know if that's true, but he's always watching.
Check Twitter.
Fuck, man, that scared me even more.
Boy, Adrian. I'm telling you, man. You're my boy, Adrian. I want to make you famous. You're already famous. I mean, you got fucking 1 million people on.
I'm gonna make you famous.
You ain't got
no cast and catch at all, baby.
I think I heard that on Showgirls.
I love
I'm gonna make you famous.
Showgirls. Sounds like Sex in the City.
Hey, I didn't say it didn't come from me, but from Cabana, he said Kinetics and Moses upped it by 10%. Laugh my ass off. So you're welcome.
Okay. All right.
I'm fucking sad, man. My local gym's closed again, man. Fucking bullshit.
Oh, damn.
Fucking
It's LA,
shit,
right? It's
No.
Your opinion like the weather. Or no, sorry. Where are you from again?
The Central Coast. So it's like middle California. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We gotta check this out.
He's from the bougie part of California.
Yes, bougie. $1 million homes, baby. $1 million homes.
From the bougie part.
Damn.
I don't see it.
Hardworking Mexican.
Hey,
Not
where are we
Chicano.
at right now? He just posted something 58 minutes ago showing us hitting that all-time high again. Is that even right?
Let me go on Nomics. Let's see.
That's where I'm going.
We are at 57. So half a penny.
Yeah, it was 6 earlier.
Okay, our all-time
Beautiful
high
thing.
is 62.
Yes.
We're still pretty close to the all-time high.
We passed it on some exchanges today.
Yeah.
It just didn't average out to that.
Shit.
Dude,
So we're
Bitbox.
10%. Yeah.
I don't know what they're doing over there. Maybe it's wash trading or some shit, but
Yeah, something went down.
weird.
But I'm blown away by the market cap. Woo.
we're 10% away from the all-time high. We're at 90%, 90.62% of all-time high. Nice.
Very far off.
Everyone's just talking about Adrian in the chat.
I'm not checking out his tweet now. Not gonna lie.
Wait, is this real? No way.
What?
We're a little bit over 1% of the market cap. No, that can't be right. That's bullshit.
I believe it.
What? Wait, what's the total market cap of crypto?
300 and something.
No,
Yeah.
no, we're not. No, we'd have to be 3.7 billion dollar market cap. That's
We're
wrong.
0.5%.
We're
Almost.
0.5%. Yeah.
Wow.
330.
That's cool. That's so much more room.
I know. We're 1%ers over here, bro.
That's right.
I'm
Yeah.
sure Penny is going to be laughable one day. It will be.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
All of our streams are going to be.
You know what I'm waiting for?
Launch. And it's going to be.
I can't afford
laughable.
us to hit first after big, right before payday, get in the top 5, and then all of a sudden it be completely decentralized because the big payday's gone. Then where's the gatekeeping gonna be? You can't keep holding us on page 3 after that.
Yeah, after they realize it's not going to be an exit scam. I mean, that's the conspiracy theory of the day, I think. Is, Richard's gonna dump everything on big payday.
Hey, on Nomics, you guys leave some reviews. I just saw that you can leave reviews. There's 7 reviews right now on Hex on Nomics.
Yeah.
Of course, we're all seven. There's one guy that put a 4-star.
Why?
But let me see. There's Woody. There's Dolomite. There's Matt. Hector. Hex. Hector D. Franklin. Oh, that's Franklin saying Hex.
Yeah.
Thank you for the reviews, you guys. That's
I'm
awesome.
on page 2. If you go to page 2.
Page 2? Is there
I
page
think I
2?
was first, but no big deal.
Oh, there's a page 2.
No big deal, guys. I'm just first in the comments.
Who's this crypto guy?
Step it up.
Yeah. Oh shit, my camera.
My internet needs to step it up.
Yeah,
Dude, but on some real, some real shit that's been pissing me off, dude. Like, man, fuck these companies, man. On some, dude, they could have spent so much more money on infrastructure to have all this. The internet should not be fucking up this much. No, neither on PC or on fucking mobile, dude. They've squandered. They've just been fucking taking the money doing buybacks, not fucking upgrading the wires that cities need to have faster internet.
Well, you got to realize why that is, because they don't
dickheads.
They don't own that stuff. That belongs to, well, in the U.S. anyway. The wires themselves actually belong to us, the people. It's owned by the government. It's owned by the United States government, and they are just the caretakers of those. They're not. They're
owners.
They're not the owners of it. And that's why they've all tried to switch to fiber, because the fiber network they own versus the wires the copper belongs to the people. So
shout out to Starlink
situation and how that all works. But the deregulation of all that shit has created what we got today. But hey, Elon's sending freaking shit up there for us to get some free shit, man. So go Elon.
Hey, I'm also looking into there's a crypto called Orchid.
Oh yeah,
it's on Coinbase and stuff. I'm checking out their app right now to see how fast the internet they have. Like right now, it's like, do you have the app already?
I paid for some Orchid tokens back in the day just to see how it was. It's a good VPN, but it's just more of a hassle for me to have to keep buying the tokens. You know, it's like another thing to keep track of.
Well, they have an iOS app now, and it's just you pay for, like, I think the fastest feature of it is like $80. So you buy $80 bundle of it, and then but I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to do it pretty soon because I got a really good bag of Orchid. Cool. I want to see if it's dog shit. I'm selling that shit.
I think it's pretty shit for the price. I mean, it's got a purpose, but I wouldn't, heavily invest in it.
Yeah, because if fuck all that VPN shit, that's whatever, dude. But the real important, if they could really find a way to actually, like, you just click a button to turn your VPN on and your internet is like lightning fast, dude, that's worth its money. That's worth its weight in gold.
Let me know if it is, but I think
I'll let you know.
Related to like what RG3 was saying, the fiber and the actual hardware and the infrastructure.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much faster you can get by Orchid. I don't know.
It's probably because it's just over some life, or I don't know. It's sort of like they could have their own little like they're buying satellite thing. It's sort of like if you owned if you had like another Ethereum network essentially that with a very few users, and then it's what's gate kept, and then okay, you have tokens, you come in, so it's really fast because it's not that filled. But maybe later on when it gets popping, it's slow as fuck, you know.
The thing is that
I don't know.
In the U.S. anyway, I don't know how it is around the rest of the world, but it's all of these companies are resellers. They're all resellers of the line that is already there.
Yeah.
So it's unless it's fiber, unless it's new fiber coming in from a company, then it's all reseller shit. Because like all of the other companies get to buy AT&T and Verizon, time and space. And they caretake the lines, and then they have to resell them for cheaper to these other smaller companies. So it's the same infrastructure. You're not changing infrastructure unless you're building out new fiber and it's coming straight to you. It's all the old infrastructure is just branded differently and given a cheaper price because they have to allow other companies to resell it because that's part of the deal. But it's the same fucking line. You're not changing anything when it comes to the hardware itself.
But fiber is new. It's better no matter what, right? Fiber is
fiber.
Right.
And a lot of these companies are running their own fiber, Okay. But the nodes are still, some of the nodes and stuff are still, coloed at the big few, the AT&Ts, the Verizons, and whatnot.
Yeah.
So still some of the same stuff, even though they're fiber.
Damn. Yeah, I guess we need satellites. We need Elon.
That's what we need. That's what we need is satellites. And Elon's doing it, baby. Elon's doing it.
Is it going to be like anybody can start their own company then? Can anybody with enough money to launch a satellite can launch their own network?
Yeah. I mean, and that's what's cool about, SpaceX is that, they're fucking hired gun now. It doesn't have to do like U.S. government's got to send up a freaking space shuttle to go, take your shit up there or whatever. No, anybody who gives Elon an extra buck than the other guy gave him, then he'll send your shit up there,
Definitely.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there's some type of regulations that he has to follow. They're making him, I don't know what kind of deal he has with the government as far as it goes, or governments as far as it goes. But shit, he's a hired gun now. He's a hired space gun. Fucking go up there and.
Okay, he's running. So there's been this whole thing. So you know how Trump made the Space Force, right?
What?
Mm-hmm.
Right. You guys know how the Space Force is now a thing, right? That there's been a lot of launches into space with unmanned missions and stuff that they've been launching like weapons actually into space on the low.
No way.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's a Space
I
Force.
guess I'm not surprised.
Like, why would you be? I mean, yeah, just like ship this box. Don't ask what's in it. Okay. That's it. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's not surprising.
Did you hear about the UFO footage? But
dude,
the UFO thing.
Yeah, the Pentagon saying like, yeah, we found alien vehicles.
That's
dude,
what's up.
how much of a clusterfuck is 2020, dude? This might go down as the fucking most craziest year of this fucking century, dude. This year is
the record.
You know when it started? When it wasn't us. It was people. It was fucking Reddit and 4chan. Like, we want to see them aliens and try to invade fucking Area 51. It's been all downhill since there, bro.
Yep. Everyone's
the aliens, bro.
Alien cheeks. That was the meme, dude. That was like.
Yeah, they were showing Mass Effect. If you guys ever played Mass Effect, like I'm ready to clap that Asari cheeks, bro.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's just crazy. I can't even believe they admitted it.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Who admitted what?
We're talking about aliens.
Oh shit!
Project Bluebeam, baby. Project Bluebeam.
And that the moon's hollow.
I'll tell you what. So yeah, Hexkin streams are cool, but then we start talking about fucking hollow moons, aliens, And even Hexo was talking about fucking ripping gerbil tails off today. What the fuck was all that about, Hexo?
Yeah.
I was dying.
He was talking about, I'm going to tell you a story about what I did with a gerbil when I was a kid. I was like, no, dude, don't go there. What are you talking about? Fucking gerbils.
I was in the chat room. I was the one that like prompted him to say it. I was like, come on, let me hear about the gerbil.
He talking about, I was like, oh, this is
Yeah. There's Palpatine coffee over there. Like, do it.
Hexologist invented a new
What's your animal
species,
abuse
man.
story?
He crossbred a gerbil and a mouse. Nobody seems to realize how crazy this is. He created a merble.
a merble.
A merble.
Dude.
A merble. I know, I heard him talking about that. I'm like, oh my gosh, he's talking about a freaking gerbil. And then he pulled its tail off or some shit. I was like, what?
Dude, that'd be...
I was dying.
Yeah. You know some crazy shit? Like, actually, you know, Trump's grandfather, he pretty much died of the Spanish flu. On the last, yeah, I was listening to like a whole like family history of Trump and shit, and like, yeah, like Trump's dad pretty much took over the family business when he was like 13 years old.
Oh,
the real estate and everything they were doing. I was like, damn.
If you were alive from 1900 to let's say 1960, think of all the shit you saw historically. You saw World War One, saw the Spanish flu, saw the beginning of World War II. You probably saw like Vietnam and everything else.
Don't forget, you saw the Great Depression.
Great Depression.
Right.
I missed that one.
They probably made it to Desert Storm.
Yeah.
They probably made it to Desert Storm. I don't know if they made it till they could have been dying towards like 2001 because a lot of those early guys died in the early 2000s.
And that story doesn't seem any worse than what we got going. I mean, that seems just as bad as the story we got going on today. You know, if you were alive the last few decades, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem nearly like what we're going through. Doesn't seem nearly as bad as all that.
Right.
But I mean,
and that Great Depression was so bad. I mean, that was a really bad depression. You know.
But people don't talk about that's actually when there was a lot of people with a lot of money during that time too. They don't show that too often, but they're some of the most expensive cars in the world were made during that time. Like that's where the highest income inequality actually happened was during the Great Depression.
Is that where the big steel and oil company, like U.S. Steel and Rockefeller,
when they got broke up?
Yeah, I think those were the two largest companies in America at one time. I think they came. Was it before the Great Depression or after?
Before.
It was. I think it was before. Yeah, they broke up in what, like
the robber barons and all that got broke up before.
Okay.
It was in the 19 teens, I think, somewhere probably like 1914, 1919, around that time.
That's when they were like, companies were getting freaking taxed at like 90%.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Fucking 90%.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
People are bitching now and crying now. Fucking 90%. Yeah. That's like, people should be beheaded for shit like that.
I mean, there's also no income tax either.
Shit.
Wasn't there no income tax until 1940 or something?
Yeah, there wasn't. It was like only the richest 1%ers paid 3%. That's like Rockefellers and stuff. They paid 3% tax. That was it.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, taxes are such bullshit, dude.
Yeah.
Like people are like, how can I structure my life to move to Puerto Rico? To escape this?
The country was good when they were taxing the shit out of them like that, I guess, right?
Yeah. RG3 running for president of Puerto Rico.
No way, man. No way. The only thing I'm running for is my fucking surfboard, man. That's it. And maybe a sandwich and my surfboard, and that's it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be Hex gains for freaking. I'm gonna put a board shop up there or something. Just hang out in it all day.
You know, people give Kennedy's family a lot of shit for selling alcohol during that time, for making most of the original money.
Oh, that one came out of left field.
I was reading the chat. That's why.
The prohibition.
Yeah, the prohibition and stuff. Yeah, like they made most of their money during that time, but people don't actually know this. So all the big institutions, Harvard, Stanford, what's that? Oxford, all the biggest, the blue chip, the Ivy League schools, how they all got their money in the beginning was basically opium wars in China. So most of the money that started those schools was from the Chinese.
Look,
dude.
Don't ever forget this. behind every great fortune is a great crime. Don't ever forget that.
Yeah. I'm just crying right here. I'm just like, I didn't do enough 5-5 steaks.
I have one more emergency end steak that I'm gonna stick out at a 5.555.
Nice. I'm so glad I sold a little more Bitcoin. Still didn't get rid of my whole bag. Sorry, RG, but I sold a little bit at a 0.003. I'm so happy.
If you want your place to smell like shit, then you go ahead and keep that bag.
Come over here, crypto.
I can't get. Yeah.
RG Slytherin. I'm Gryffindor over here, man. I'm Ravenclaw, man. Come on over here, bro.
The Lysol doesn't work so good. There's this little Mexican trick, and it's called Fabuloso. You get
Fabuloso. Are you serious?
And the Fabuloso will get rid of all of your Bitcoin shitbag smell. Promise you, it's the best stuff on the planet. Just go to yourself like a one of those Dollar Tree stores or something, and you'll find you some Fabuloso. And I'm telling you, it's the most amazing stuff. Smells good, takes away all the Bitcoin shit smell out of your place, man.
Cool.
Fabuloso.
Does it taste good too?
No, well, not as good as Tide Pods, but I mean, it's pretty close.
Not as good as Tide Pods. But I'm telling you,
my generation grew up on Tide Pods.
If you've never cleaned your house with Fabuloso, and go get you some Fabuloso and you change your whole life, man. You'll be like, holy shit, I didn't realize that my house could smell so good. Yeah. Fabuloso.
Is this a paid content right now? All right, I'm gonna go buy some, man.
Right? Am I right, Moses?
Yeah. Fabuloso is pretty good, and then but you always gotta have some pine sol.
Pine sol. Well, that's real shit. You gotta have
that's true.
The Fabuloso smells good.
The Fabuloso smells good.
It takes away all the smells of all shit bags.
Definitely, man. But RG3 and me, like we slither in these places, trying these opportunities
in the back alleys of these other opportunities.
Yeah, I'm definitely like
having big fat long steaks in HEX, big fat long toilet paper roll steaks out in HEX.
Yeah.
So all I know is Jesus could have a million more HEX all the shoes.
Dude, we got like a few words that.
Yeah, I know.
It sounded really cool at the end though. It was like robot noises.
Now it's there he is. So right on. What do you guys have set up for Wednesday? Do you guys have anything set up for Wednesday?
I got something tomorrow with Cabana Crypto.
Oh yeah, me too.
Oh, your Cabana's coming on your show tomorrow. That's good.
Yeah, I'm doing his. I think.
Yeah, I think Cabana's doing like a big live stream with everybody.
Cabana.
Yeah, I think it's Cabana.
Is that his All-Star? His All-Star.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm coming on. Hexo's coming on. If you want to come on, go ahead. We're trying to have a lot of people on there.
What time is he doing it?
I think after 6. So it's probably like the same time we're doing it today. We started today.
Okay.
It's gonna be fun. Just getting everyone together.
Good. He's growing the beard back again, so we can trust him.
He exits game. Fuck. You gotta get going coffee or not yet?
I was gonna, but it depends on you guys. How's the connection issue? If it's too frustrating, we don't have to keep it going.
Me, you, and coffee. We can just talk forever, man.
Oh, I know that. I do not doubt that.
The amount of conspiracy theories and shitcoin chilling I can do.
I'm gonna call it quits myself, and appreciate you guys letting me back onto my own stream.
Anytime.
No problem. Later, Jack Sparrow.
Hey everybody, thanks for letting me hang out, and I'll see if I can jump on Cabana's deal tomorrow, and then definitely this Friday night I'm gonna be ready to throw down, man. This is gonna be a badass motherfucker week. Go HEX, go HEX,
go HEX.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man, it's freaking pumping, guys. We're pumping again. It's coming. Yes.
HEX, man, you're running wild.
I'll catch you later, man. You guys have a good one. Thanks, Connect, for everything you do, bro. And
you're welcome, brother. Anytime, man.
Quit being late, motherfucker.
It's a feature, not a bug.
That goes.
Later, man.
Oh my god. Anyway, hey, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna get something to drink real quick. I'll be back in 1 second. Let's get fucked. What? Hey, Coffee, I gotta ask you one thing, Coffee.
What's up?
Remember that stream you went on? Like, it was like, I don't know if it was a Hexy stream. It was like that long Friday night stream where you were smashed.
Oh yeah.
What were you drinking? I never got to ask you that.
I don't really remember, man. To be honest, probably
dude.
A mixture of things.
Damn, you shouldn't mix shit, dude. It's bad, man. It makes blackouts.
I know. It's the perfect time to talk about Hexy, though.
Definitely. I'll be right back in 1 second.
All right.
Am I still breaking up over there?
No, you're actually good now. I think it was RG3 that was killing your connection.
You think so?
No.
But
after he left, you've been
fine. What about just audio? That might just work better.
I mean, you've been fine ever since. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is, man. I usually have pretty decent internet, but we're on a pretty crowded gateway where I'm at. So
gotcha.
If there's enough people on Netflix on the block, it starts to affect me.
I got you.
Yeah, I was trying to say that Hex Jesus would have an extra 10 million Hex if he'd sell all those shoes behind him. Every one of those boxes is a pair of shoes. Yeah. Yeah.
Does he flip them?
I have no idea.
Because
I don't think so. I think he's just a Jordan collector.
It's a sneakerhead.
I think so.
Yeah, I got a buddy that's really into flipping sneakers, and he likes to wear them too, but he'll always let me know when a good pair is coming out because I don't really have the time, nor do I really give a shit about wearing the shoes at all.
Yeah,
but
I'm kind of with you there.
Yeah, but when they come out for 200, 250 and you can flip them for $1,000, I mean, he'll give me a tip, and then you got to enter a lottery. But what I've heard is that you can make a bot that'll enter the lottery by making a whole bunch of new accounts. And that's how some people make a living off of it. They just they enter like 1,000 times, and they'll max out the amount of shoes they're allowed to get, and you can make about 10 grand from each big drop. Apparently,
that's sweet. Love it.
I mean, yeah, it's a hustle, but and it's not really for me because I just don't care enough. But some people really love the history of them, and there's a lot of information you can find about the different colorways and who wore these shoes on what day.
Yeah.
Plus all the collaborations with, there's like Travis Scott and all these famous people that collaborate on shoes. Yeah, Hex Jesus, we're admiring your stash back there.
Oh, dude, yeah, I've got a lot of shoes, man.
Yeah. Are you going to sell them, or do you wear those?
I wear a lot of them and stuff. A lot of them are Jordans and stuff. And I got quite a bunch of Supras. Got some Louis Vuitton shoes up there, too. And yeah, I really like dress shoes and stuff like red bottoms and things like that. They look really nice.
Give me your Hexes. Shoes and get a couch and some print wall.
What? What? I couldn't even understand that. I heard print to the wall.
I heard Pringles.
He said you should shoes, couch, and put prints on the wall.
I heard couch and wall. That's what I heard.
You should kick a hole in the wall, I think.
All right, guys. Close the stream down.
No.
It was a good, good while it lasted.
Well, hey guys.
Stream already?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Unless you guys want to talk for a little bit, and I'll come check on you guys in about an hour.
I don't know. It's up to you, man. Coffee, I can talk, man.
Dude, I'll stay with you. You pouring yourself a drink?
Yes, sir. Shit.
All right, maybe I'll have one with you.
There we go, man.
I'll catch you guys when my internet connection's better.
Okay. All right. Oh, finally that Connects guy's out of here. Fuck.
I know, right? I can finally breathe.
Shitting on my shoe collection. You're muted. What just happened? Did I get exit stream?
I'm coming right back.
Okay. What is up, chat? It is me, Hex Jesus, Hex Moses, Litecoin Moses, Dogecoin Muhammad, I don't know. End of year. What are you talking about? How great? Yeah. I don't really have a lot of Hex for Life. I really don't have a lot of experience in that coin, to tell you the truth. I was kind of like Hexologist, where I was just kind of like a corn farmer. And I was just putting my simple little ETH into the AA and getting my Hex and staking it. So I really never got into it before all this drama started. So I mean, I don't know much about it. I can't say anything positive or negative about it. So, well, thank you for the comment anyway. Give a sermon. O Lord, please pumpeth thy bags, for we have suffered much, and walk through this desert of static price. May the price always pump evenly and consistently throughout these crypto lands.
Are you praying to the God of gains?
Amen.
Did I interrupt something?
A little bit, but we're good.
Well, shit.
Damn, I made this bitch strong. Holy fuck.
Man, you're real tired today, huh?
Yeah, dude, I really like it's not even that expensive and stuff, Kraken, but it tastes like dog shit, but with Coke.
I like Kraken.
It's really good with Coke. But I like Hennessy a little bit more with Coke, to tell you the truth.
I like Henny and ginger ale.
Henny and ginger. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I never tried that before.
Haven't you heard the song?
Henny and which one? There's a lot of alcohol.
Henny and ginger ale. It's called Henny and ginger ale.
No, I haven't, man. I'm like, Zip. Listen to Juicy J. Rubber Band Business 2, the mixtape. That's he's one of the founding members of 3-6 Mafia.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Zip and a Double Cup might actually be his best song on point, dude. Like, if you hear the lyrics, there's a song there's a part of the song where he says it's like getting so damn faded, like might fuck that bitch raw. I might roll the dice, bro. Like the lines before it was the most craziest mic drop ever, dude. It was like, damn.
That's a very, very specific song too. You memorized all that.
Yeah, Zip and a Double Cup. I'm getting fucked up. I'm getting fucked up.
How about Caribou Lou? You ever make that?
No, dude. Who is that?
Oh, Tech Nine.
Tech Nine. Okay, yeah. I really never listened too much of Tech Nine, but I know that dude he's really smart, man. He's really good with his money. Like, he's probably one of the richer rappers.
Oh, really?
A lot of people don't know about Tech Nine, but Tech Nine is fucking really business savvy. He's really smart.
Nice. I mean, he's got good lyrics too.
Yeah. Hey, they're asking about your avatar when you turn your camera off. It's like a snake.
Oh yeah, it's called an Ouroboros. It's a symbol of continuity. I think it was originally the ancient Hermetics. It was a symbol of their philosophy, and it got translated into Egyptian culture, Roman culture, all the way till today. I got a tattoo.
Really?
Ouroboros.
Nice.
That's it.
That's cool as hell, man. I don't got any tattoos. I mean, I wouldn't mind a tattoo, but the thing is, I've never seen anything or a tattoo that's too many fuckboys fucked it up for me. Like, there's just like
basic shit out there. Like, you don't want to be the guy that gets another tribal tattoo. No offense to anyone that's got a tribal tattoo, but
offense.
I mean, you can always laser it off, with your Hex game.
Mm-hmm. Right. But I've actually thought about starting one of those businesses, but you do need a good amount of money to start a tattoo removal business. But there's barely any competition. So if you look at any place with a lot of tattoos and you don't see in that area, there's a lot of tattoo removal businesses.
Wow.
You can make a lot of money doing that. Trust me, a lot of Justins and Susans forever,
Yeah.
Like, that's one's more retarded thing. Getting like, unless it's your wife and you've already had kids, at that point maybe I might do it. Maybe. So let's just say I'm married and then I have 2 kids. I'm like, okay, I'm probably gonna be with this bitch for a long time, so I better. I might tattoo her name and my kids' names for sure. Yeah, I'd be like, like for guys, the best looking tattoos on guys is like right here, chest, shoulders, maybe down to your arm, right?
Yeah.
The worst place to put a tattoo, lower back, for women, right? And guys,
and for guys,
and for stomach usually doesn't look that good. It don't like stomach usually doesn't look that good because you'll stretch it out or like, if let's just say your stomach, let's just say you're a little fatter and you get a tattoo and then you start losing weight, it actually starts looking funky too. So it's like it's really weight dependent on those tattoos.
Yeah.
But
I think for a guy or a girl, like top of the thigh, upper thigh is not bad.
Thigh. What, like kind of like right here?
Not on the side, like on the top. Or on your calf too. I've seen that. I've seen it work, but
yeah, those are more. So the leg ones are a little more rare to work. For me, the worst, absolute worst one is a fucking foot tattoo. Terrible choice. Do not do it. Never in your fucking life, dude. This is Hex Jesus telling you this shit. Stop.
I mean, I will never condone that kind of behavior from a man. Women, it's okay, but
no, it looks even bad on women.
I mean,
dude,
maybe
I've seen
when they get older. Maybe when they get older, I guess. I don't know.
Maybe they can pull it off from 22 to 25.
There's little tiny girls on their, on the heel, like between the ankle and the heel.
Oh yeah, stars. But what I'm talking about is more of any tattoo that's probably like this big, probably. Like a little like a cross or something, like something small. That's not that bad. But
covering up your whole foot, yeah.
Exactly. That just looks terrible. I mean, the only exception to this is a well done full body tattoo, because that's something like maybe you're like when you do full body, it doesn't matter because your whole body's tatted, so it's sort of like it's one. You grade it as a piece,
right?
But when you're doing individual pieces, it doesn't look as good unless you're getting a real, like you always spend good money on a tattue. Always, don't go for some cheap shit for real.
No, you want to splurge on that. It's gonna be with you a long time. Don't fuck it up.
Caesar should get a face tat.
Dude, I've told the audience before, and maybe this is not something I should be saying, but if Hex goes to $1, I'm getting a Hex tattoo.
Holy fuck, man!
I didn't tell you guys where.
I'll
leave that up to the community to decide as a poll. But
they're like cock and balls. Because Hex always is growing. You know what I mean?
It's always growing.
It's always growing, bro.
Savage, dude. Can you imagine?
Oh my god, dude.
No, but I seriously, if that would, Hex at that level would change my life so much that I would feel like I would be okay with putting some kind of a hexagon symbol on my body.
Dude, I know.
What do you think? You're just like a no tattoo no matter what. Are you like strictly no tattoos?
I haven't had a purpose to do that, and I don't mind tattoos, but it's got to look good. It's just got to look good on you. Like if I were to get a tattoo, it'd probably be like here or here, something like that. Like, but like I wouldn't have anything on my hands. Because I like wearing short sleeves and stuff, just because like I work in a lot of like I don't know, maybe I'm old school, but a lot of my clients and stuff probably like there isn't that many tattoos and stuff. But maybe I'm just getting infected by this boomer mentality.
Oh man, it's all good. I mean, with the sleeve, I mean, you can cover it up. Like all I got to do is wear not even long sleeves. I can roll my sleeves up and I can still hide it.
Yeah.
But I mean, when you work in tech, you got people with blue hair, purple hair, like tattoos everywhere. It's not very conservative in tech,
Yeah, well,
depends where you.
I don't mean like okay. I'm not trying to talk. Most developers in Hex, or not in Hex. I'm sorry, in crypto, as I'm trying to say. Most developers in crypto, I think, are a little bit more of ahead of the ball in terms of actually being that talent, right? You know what I mean? Because like you could have people that don't know anything, but they learn how to code in something, and then by the time that the real developers come in, that are trying to transition over, they have so much more experience that they can play ball with some of these really crazy ass like developers, right? But I don't know. 80% of developers are full of shit.
Do I think 80% of developers are?
I personally do think that. Like there's a big of a god complex in developers and shit. Like
I've worked with a lot of developers, and I know how to tell them. I know how to kind of gauge their ability. And there is a god complex, but sometimes it's actually warranted.
No, not for the talented and the good ones.
Only for the very, very select few. And then other times, it's just because they know how to do the shit that nobody else wants to do.
Yes.
I mean, that doesn't necessarily make you a good developer, because it's like I can write a script as well, but you're not going to like it. But I guess maybe. I mean,
there's a really good book you guys should read. Is like 0 to 1. Or
like
one to 0. Yeah, Peter Thiel and stuff. Yeah, it's a really good book, but it's basically figuring out niches in what you know already and trying to niche into something that you have the least amount of competition in, because you want to be a monopoly.
Competition for losers, right?
It's true. I mean, really,
you want to be the only game in town.
Yeah.
Like when you start a new company, you don't want to ask who are my competitors. You want to be doing something totally different, or at least have a different kind of take on it, right?
Exactly.
So Hex, yeah, sure. Hex is a new cryptocurrency, but it's so different in terms of what it is. In terms of it's a finished product, giant community behind it, no admin keys, not trying to sell out to VC money. That's what I like the most. It's like not fitting in line with the narrative so much. So it's almost the anti-crypto to a lot of these people, because a lot of them want to sell out. A lot of them want to get behind the idea of getting bought out by a company, which is not why it's not even supposed to be a company in the first place. So So I feel like Hex is trying to do what crypto is meant to do, but unfortunately, it's one of the, if not the only game in town that's, in my mind, a true crypto. I like what crypto is built on, because now it's kind of been selling out. You know, you see all these DeFi platforms, and they get funded, and they have a CEO, and they have all these conventional things and expectations, and, roadmaps and all that, and so in a way, that's kind of where Hex branches off. So it doesn't really have competition.
Yeah.
It's in a different category. But it's still in the crypto category. We can't deny that.
Yeah. Dude, look at the private chat. That's so glitched out.
What? Connects?
What the fuck? I didn't even know you could do that with
What do you mean?
The private chat looks so glitched out of me. What the hell?
It doesn't look glitched out.
Oh, it must be my side.
What are you seeing?
It just looks like the first letters of all the sentences are all messed up.
Oh no, that's crazy. How much rum is in that? I'm just kidding.
It's a lot.
Just kidding.
Probably killed 15% of the bottle already.
You probably killed all the coronavirus inside your body too.
Probably. I don't know. Just get vitamin D. I mean, this is not like health advice, but like, actually, no, fuck it. It is health advice. It's health advice. Yeah, it's health. Make sure your vitamin D levels are sufficient, dude. Almost everybody in the United States is deficient in vitamin D.
Yeah, and not only that, but everyone that's died from coronavirus, 99.9% of the deaths have had vitamin D deficiencies when tested.
Yeah, just get yourself checked, make sure you're okay and stuff, and then maybe as a guy too, like check your testosterone levels to make sure you're not like low on test.
Yeah,
and then try like one good thing that really helped me out was changing detergents. Just really? Like definitely change out detergents that don't have any like scents and shit in it, and just go with more organic ones. They're more expensive, but who cares, man? It's just you're paying an extra $10 probably every 2 months.
Yeah, I mean, I try to buy same kind of deal with soap and shampoo. I don't want a lot of that fake shit in there.
Yeah, like just slowly change a lot of your products out. I love Head and Shoulders. It's probably like in terms of usefulness to clean your head, and it's really good. But like, I've been using this one called like Shea. I don't know if it's Shea Butter. I think it's Shea Butter or like Shea something. It's like this. It's from the people who make African soap. You can find it at Target and stuff.
Is it black? Is it?
Yeah, it's black, but they have a men's shampoo that's really good. Like it's a good company. Their stuff is really organic, and dude, stuff works awesome.
Yeah, it makes a difference.
Yeah, sure. Just these slight little changes in with the stuff affecting you and stuff, it really starts helping testosterone out. Like, dude, I started getting more facial hair the minute I started getting off all that shit. Like, what the fuck?
Damn, wow.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, that's never been an issue for me, unfortunately. I got too much hair, but
no hairy chest here.
Oh man, whatever. We got people in the chat talking about Fabuloso for life.
Fabuloso.
Hextosterone levels are through the roof. Yes, they are.
Yeah,
they're through the roof right now.
Is it lagging out for me? Let me read. Oh, here we go. Had to reset it. Get some tattoos on your eyes with Hex. Oh my god.
A Hex third eye tattoo?
Yeah. Screens find Jesus. Your drink is way too strong. Hex Monkey. Testosterone through the roof. Yeah, just like little stuff. Yeah, Dr. Rhonda Patrick's really great. Like her advice on like sauna really did help out, because like I had a couple injuries that got healed away because of just doing all the sauna. But like a lot of gyms started taking their saunas off because people were figuring Yeah, because what you do is like all saunas have this little metal piece on the top of the door.
Yeah.
Here's the pro trick is you'd grab something like this, like a microfiber towel. You wet it with cold water, and what you do is like you would squeeze it on like this, and it would trick the temperature gauge on it, and the temperature would probably boost up to like 210, 220.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And man, that's a good sauna right there.
Yeah. Mine closed the sauna due to COVID restrictions. But I used to love doing that every single day. I mean, especially in the winter in Chicago, nothing better. Yeah. But Rhonda Patrick, Good Texture had a kind of a problem with Dr. Rhonda Patrick. He doesn't agree with a lot of the stuff that she says. And he's all for the carnivore diet. So I don't know about how you feel about that.
I love the carnivore diet. I'm just not as strict with it, but that was another big thing that changed my life as well, was like a lot of eggs. I'm very big proponent of eggs and red meat. Dude, chicken. I'll take chicken. It's whatever, it's chicken, but like, a big thing in Mexican culture is like carne asada. Yeah, it's basically just flank steak. That's what it is. It's just like thinly pieced. It's actually more delicious. It's if someone that knows how to cook it right, it's so fucking good. The carne, the average restaurant that sells carne asada steak, fries and shit, and all this carne asada stuff, it's garbage. It's so bad. It doesn't taste good at all, man.
Really?
It's terrible. I don't know. They must be using the
how do you feel about lengua?
Lengua. Oh, I love lengua. Yeah,
me too.
Cow
it's my favorite thing it's my favorite thing to have tacos with.
Yeah, it's. Let me think. So, have you ever tried menudo? Menudo?
What's that?
It's basically cow stomach soup. It sounds nasty.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing.
Hey, I'll try anything once, man.
Best hangover cure ever. It's all fat. It's all fat and protein, and it's delicious. Oh my god, man. Like, if you have trouble processing cheese, so here's some bro science. So
I don't, but yeah.
If you have processed, like, let's say you're really lactose intolerant, you can eat a lot of like it's called like cow tripe, but it's called menudo. Okay. And you eat that stuff over time, you'll probably get like diarrhea for a day or two, because you're taking some of the cow enzymes and probiotics inside of the menudo, adding it to your stomach because you're eating that, and then from there you start processing like cheese better.
Wow.
Yeah, because it's cow.
I mean, that's pretty cool. And,
yeah,
Good Texture he brought up the carnivore diet, right? And you're doing it too, apparently. He actually inspired me because one time, you know how he gets off on these tangents, and he was talking for about an hour about the carnivore diet on one of his live streams. And I was like, maybe I should get back into that, because I tried it once and I didn't really love it. But I've been doing it for the past 2 weeks. Nothing but, like you said, a lot of eggs and a lot of beef patties, just organic, grass finished beef patties.
Yeah. Costco is your fucking friend.
Yeah, I feel great. Like I feel normally you get a little tired after you eat, and you got to maybe take a half hour just to sit around and be unproductive, but I've never had any of that, and it's just been awesome. So I don't see myself stopping anytime soon.
Definitely. Look, I'll post right now in chat like a really good guy to follow when it comes to shopping at Costco. Let me
I do feel like vegetables are important though, right? Like you got to have some. Good Texture. In what you're giving me the look too. You're saying like people like good. Important, right? It just goes against.
They're okay. They're okay, man. But I'm just like, man, I don't know, man.
You're
like
supposed to have some vegetables.
Who says so? The government?
Maybe it's just the vegetable companies invented it to sell more vegetables.
Dude, all right. So I've been slowly changing my brother's perception. I've got 2 brothers, and I've been slowly changing their perception on this. So like, there's a nearby town. They're the kings of salad, right? And we drive through the town, and there's fields everywhere, right? This is like 30-40 minutes away from my actual hometown where I live, but I have a lot of clients, like dentist offices and clients, like doctors, hospitals that I go to. So I have to drive into that town. And when you drive into that town, there's fields and everywhere. And I was thinking, like, while like looking at all these fields, it looks really pretty and it makes you feel good because they're growing stuff, but it's like, it's not really food. It's salad. You'll die eating this shit.
What? But it just goes against everything I've heard, right? Because everybody always tells you got to eat your fruits and vegetables, especially the vegetables. And I get maybe not raw vegetables. Maybe you got to cook them to get really all the nutrients out of them. But
I'm more for boiling it. Yeah.
Vegetables. It just feels like it's not right.
Like I love broccoli and spinach. I trust me. Like I do like broccoli and spinach and all that stuff. Or asparagus. It's really good. Like I don't mind all that. Like I am not some proponent of like never eat vegetables. Like.
Yeah.
And all that crap, like for sure. Like I love having, but I have it on. I have some vegetables along with my fucking red meat. My steak and stuff. I got ribeye in the fucking fridge. I'm gonna make later and stuff. Like I'm a very heavy proponent for actually putting sautéed mushrooms on food. Mushrooms are so amazing. Like I love mushrooms.
Oh, me too. All kinds.
Yeah. Like Shadow of Brilliance is right. Liver is so good for you, but man, it tastes like. It's horrible. Fuck, man, it's terrible. It's hard to eat, dude. The Germans have have these sausage links that it's like roast or I forget what it's called.
You have to soak liver in milk to get rid of that urea taste, right?
Something like that. I don't know. I mean, liver's tough, bro. But like
for a full 24 hours before you cook it.
Yeah. So my name on Dlive, you guys, just so you know, is Dollar Cost Crypto. That's going to be my YouTube channel as well, which is going live, I think, on Wednesday. No, Thursday. Yeah, this Dollar Cost Crypto. Yeah, that's going to be my name on YouTube and Dlive and everything else. So if you guys want to follow me, I'll have some. What I'm going to do is do live streams on Dlive, and then from there post them on YouTube afterwards. If you guys want to watch them that way as well. But all my live streams will be on Dlive, just so I can do so I don't get kicked off of YouTube. Probably.
Yeah, I mean, after the shit we say, we probably got to kick. I can't believe we haven't got kicked off already.
On Dlive or YouTube? I'm surprised too, but we're not doing really craziness. We're like, I think the one thing that's saving us is like we haven't gone full fucking retard, which is like trading. I think that's what would get us in big trouble.
I think a lot of it too is not putting in a whole lot of keyword tags in your videos, because I think that's how they would group together videos. If I worked at YouTube and if I was tasked with querying together a list of YouTube videos that could potentially be harmful, and all I knew was that cryptocurrency YouTube videos are scamming people, I would take the keywords crypto, Bitcoin, YouTube, and then I would take every live stream, and then I would join them all together, and then I would say, okay, which one of these looks like bad channels, and I would just go check. So the fact that Good Texture does no keywords, I think is going to get him saved in the long run. I think it's going to make his channel be around a long, long time.
I only use keywords when I'm doing my podcast for Anchor because it places me better on Spotify, but that's a completely different animal.
Totally different platform, yeah.
Exactly, yeah. For YouTube, I probably do the same thing for YouTube, but it's sort of what's going on is essentially because of HEX and the Telegram chats, we have a mailing list. If that makes any sense. So we don't need to get new viewers from YouTube. We can use our pre-existing Telegram groups and all this other stuff in Twitter to get our reach, and then from there, because of the numbers, more people check it out. So you end up getting some followers on YouTube. YouTube is probably, if we could still post on YouTube, we'd be growing faster as content creators. But we're doing the second best thing, which is Dlive, where we have less competition. So we're absorbing a lot. So if we become big in this ecosystem, we end up controlling the system.
Yeah, and that's what I've said. That's the metaphor I use is you're yelling at the same level. You're talking at the same volume, but you're in a smaller room. So your reverberations are more frequent.
That's a good analogy, man.
Yeah, and it's like a lot of people, you can become the owner of Dlive, but in YouTube, you're just dropping a bucket. That's why Hex is on the first page all the time.
Hey, Big Kirk. So the fact that eating meat speeds up your metabolism and speeds up your age, yeah, but I think the only caveat to that is, I mean, me growing up, I've always been into bodybuilding and lifting weights and shit, and the most in shape people look younger. It's just having more muscle mass on you and a little bit lower body fat just makes you look younger. I have clients that are 70 plus years old, and the clients that are really in fucking shape and cyclists and stuff and really have a lot of muscle, they look like they're 50, 40.
And they're on
no, I don't know what their diet is. It's just muscle mass. But so there's something of, you ever heard of the Rolling Stone gets no algae? You know,
No.
like, or it's like it's basically it's an old analogy. But like if you keep moving, you don't get old or as old. So if like imagine if you're lifting weights and you never stop, like let's just say 3 times a week forever.
Hey, I mean, in physics, that's theoretically true too. Because if you're moving relative to the speed of light a lot faster, and you come home, you'll be younger than your brother that's been on Earth the whole time. Did you know that?
Yeah.
So
like dude, I get carded all the fucking time. Like I don't know if this.
You look pretty young. Well,
Yeah,
now that you're growing facial hair again because of the carnivore diet, maybe not.
Maybe not, but I don't know. I mean, I'm almost 30, and they're dude. People think I'm 20 all the time. I get carded. It's so fucking annoying, dude. I mean, it's good. It's good. I'm not complaining. I used to get really pissed off when I was younger because I won't say what I did, but I used to get fake somethings to get into the 21-year-old. Yeah,
I got arrested for that. I couldn't drive for a year.
No, really? What DUI?
No, fake IDs.
Okay. I never got. I never did anything like that. Obviously, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to college. Personal anecdote. The bar age was actually 19 because it was a little loophole in this little small town where I went to college at. And because the bar age was 19 and I had a little bit of a late birthday, I always wanted to get into the bars and fit in with everyone else. But I was 18 for most of the year, whereas everybody else was already 19 and they were all hanging out having fun.
Right.
So I, got involved with some sketchy people and had them make me some passes to get into the bars. And I must have had like 4 or 5 of them made because they kept they were so shitty. They were made out of cardboard. Like they were basically
what the fuck?
They
really
were so shitty that they were basically made out of like laminated paper that was a few sheets of paper pressed together. I was young. I didn't care because I thought nothing bad could ever happen to me. Yeah. And then one day, cops were there and got it taken away. And did I learn my lesson? Maybe, but then I was 19 the next year, so it didn't matter anyway. So,
yeah.
I mean, it was not that big of a deal. It was about a $300 ticket. That was it.
Yeah, it's not that. I mean, it's not that bad. But I think I got roofied one time at a fucking SF club called the club's closed down now, but it was called Ruby Sky.
Okay.
It was a big like DJ sort of EDM club and stuff back in SF, and I had some buddies invite me out, and this is before I was 21. Cool. But my one of my best friends cousins was a club promoter. Yep. So he was promoting this thing, right? And I actually got to beat a bunch. I met Lady Gaga, and I met I met Lady Gaga, and I met Dev. You know what that is? She's like a G6, G6, like her. Dude. My friend made out with her and shit. I'm shit-faced at the bar.
Damn, dude.
I'll never forget that. She was like all dressed up in silver and stuff, like literally silver. Like she had stuffed silver hair in her hair. She was like silver eyebrow. I don't know. She was like a silver surfer. Literally, that's how she looked. And my friend, we were at because we were hanging out with Dev and everything like that. We got at the bar, but this is in the Catalyst in Santa Cruz, if I remember right. So she still wasn't popping. She didn't have that song G6 yet.
Mm.
And I didn't even know who she was, but then I just look at the bar and she's making out with my friend. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, who's that? She's like, she's like some stage performer and stuff. Her name's Dev. Oh, cool. Then later on, she drops that song with the Far East Movement, which is G6, and I was like, what the fuck? That's so crazy.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, those early 21 days were pretty reckless.
Yeah, I mean, I actually met. Let me see.
I met Chance the Rapper one time at a bar in Chicago, club in Chicago. Cool guy.
Here, I'll be right back. I just gotta take a piss.
All right, I guess I'll talk to the 60 people listening. What's going on, guys? What do you want to talk about? Let's read some comments. Do I think that YouTube audio scans each upload for keywords? I think they easily could, and I know for a fact that they've banned a few of my ads that I've been trying to run because of the keywords. So they'll have nothing to do with crypto in the headline or the text or the copy, and they'll be banned. And the only reason I could see for that is because they're doing a speech-to-text transcription. So you got to be sneaky with these kinds of things. You know, you have to not mention the B word or the C word, or really hex is such a common word that you can get away with the word hex. But if you're making an ad, you can't say anything related to crypto. Shady people don't drug people unless it's worth it. Why waste good drugs on a dude? I don't know, man. You'll have to ask. Hex Jesus when he comes back. I've never been drugged before, luckily, and probably because I'm a guy. But I've also haven't put myself in that many. I try not to hang out with sketchy people that much, but you never know. You never know. Be careful out there, guys. Be careful out there. Read the book, The Plant Paradox. Shadowy Brilliance. What is the plant paradox about? See, the problem is you have two different narratives being told by two different sides, and I just don't know what to really believe. So, yeah, on one side, people are saying vegetables are poisonous and they're full of toxins. And I love meat. And for me, it's easy to eat meat. Really, all I eat these days is like meat and eggs. And I've been doing that for the past 2 weeks. So it's not full carnivore, but, you know, I get a lot of information on the other side that plants are good. And so
yeah,
it's really conflicting, you know, because your whole life, everyone's told you plants are good. Even today, a lot of the modern science will still tell you you should eat leafy green vegetables, right?
Yeah, but to tell you the truth, most vegans I meet are fucking pussies.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can tell not
really.
because they say they're vegan, but you can tell by the way that they don't have any life in their face. Like,
hey you guys, hey, they're like skinny like a twig. They have no like. You can be skinny and have some shoulders, right?
Yeah,
but,
I mean,
yeah, but they look like, hey, what's up, you guys?
Yeah,
yeah. Let me tell you why you should eat broccoli all the time.
Yeah, I've never met a vegan who's like, you know, but then again, there was a documentary on Netflix about how all these bodybuilders went vegan and they got like more out of it. Did you watch that?
Dog shit. Dog shit.
You think it was dog shit?
You can't pull this fucking wool over my head with this bullshit, dude. Look up. All right, you guys want to know what's really going on? Is you can go vegan, but you are on a fuck ton of steroids. Steroids.
No, man, it's the plants, dude.
No, you could. Here's the problem. Okay, you can have your diet and be bodybuilding on a plant-based diet, but the amount of fucking planning and money you have to spend to get all the stuff and how much it inconveniences your fucking life is an absurd level. You have to get special seaweed plants in order to get the right amount of vitamins. Like, dude, there's a certain point where like it just gets ridiculous. I mean, if that's what if I have no problem with someone being a plant-based diet or vegan or something because they don't want to hurt animals. That is a-okay in my book. No, I have no problem for religious reasons or a lifestyle choice. But out of like you personally, like I just don't want to eat animals because I just don't want to be a part of like killing more animals. A-okay in my book. That is right because it comes from in here, your heart and your brain. But but then they start putting this doctrine and trying to brainwash people into doing it when like a lot of it's not that efficient. It's not.
I mean, the proteins made by animals can only they're more complex proteins that cannot be synthesized by a plant. It has to be synthesized by an animal eating a plant and transforming it into these different amino acids that are not essential, but that we don't normally get from plants. And that's kind of the theory, maybe.
Yeah.
That's probably bro science, and I'm butchering that.
But you're right about that, and it's like people shit on bro science, but how the fuck did we figure anything out if there wasn't bro science? It starts with
telling stories to other people. That's all bro science.
80% is bullshit, but dude, the bro science have whittled it down. They really have to like what actually works. You like the average person, if you're bodybuilding, if you're natural without drugs, 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, maybe 0.7. But 0.1 is pretty safe because it's really hard to gain weight on protein. You have to eat so much. It's ridiculous. It doesn't even make sense. Like
I'm skinny as fuck, and I have a really hard time gaining weight. And the carnivore
hard gainer.
Yeah, it's tough. I'm a what do you call a mesomorph? No, I'm an endomorph. whatever the skinny one is.
Yeah. Endomorph or whatever, ectomorph.
Endomorph is the big boned one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've been eating more food quantity wise since I've been on like carnivore for the past 2 weeks. I've been eating more quantities in one sitting, and I have not. This might be too personal, but I haven't been like shitting nearly as much. Like I don't. I'll take like one shit a day, and that's it. And I don't feel like I feel sustained energy, and I don't ever really get tired after I eat, which is super different.
Yeah.
So I don't know, maybe it's not a one size fits all, but I'm a big fan of personal self experimentation, and if it works for me, then I'm going to keep doing it. So
yeah, just add a little bit of fiber to your diet. That's it. Just there's powdered fiber you can buy at Target or Costco and stuff. Just find what works for you. There's like
I do vitamins. Like I take some multivitamins with fiber in them.
Yeah, but no, you do need a certain amount of fiber. So you can just take a 5-gram scoop. Like what I'd recommend in terms of just supplementation is like you need vitamin D3 with K2, right? Just K2. Yeah, K2 makes vitamin D3 more absorbable in the body in vitamin form.
K2 is like a drug.
Vitamin K.
Oh. Okay.
K2. There's different types of K. There's K1, K2, K3, and I think there's a K4, but that one's like way out there. It's like no. But vitamin K. There's a company like you can find this at a vitamin shop. It's called Life Extensions. They have a pill that has 5,000 IU of vitamin D3, and then it gives you basically a complex of K1, K2, K3, and then it also gives you something because you're a bodybuilder or if you work outside, most people are actually deficient in iodine, so it gives you a sea salt iodine.
I've heard that about iodine, and so I take a few supplements. What I take right now is D3, like a lot of it, vitamin C, just because of COVID. Some children's multivitamins.
Yeah. LOL. The Flintstones.
Yeah.
Gummies.
I take they're gummies actually.
Oh, fuck. Hey, get it in, dude. Whatever.
And I take a lot of supplements from that company called On It. Have you heard of On It?
Yeah, from Joe Rogan's company.
Yeah. My good buddy works there, so he'll send me periodically just shipments of all this shit. So I'll take Alpha Brain and all these. There's a package called Total Human Optimization, and it gives you 1 day pack and 1 night pack. And I take one of those every day, one of those every night. But I don't even really fully know what's in all that stuff. Like,
yeah, we started talking about vitamins, and the chat started exploding.
Really?
Yeah, I can't keep up with it. Wait, what's going on over here?
What should I take?
I'll pull out some vitamins. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Big K. That's why I feel like I can't totally cut out veggies because how are you going to get those few things that you don't get from the meat? You don't shit as much because small intestine absorbs all the meat. This gives the large intestines a break, which is why it heals gut issues. Okay. I mean, I do feel better. I'm not going to lie. This past 2 weeks, I've felt, I guess, better than usual. And I don't usually feel sick. I usually feel pretty good, but I've felt better. I do. Okay. Shadowy Brilliance says you do not need fiber at all. Another total hoax. That's what I don't know about, man. That's another one of those things like saying you don't need vegetables at all. Like an absolute statement like that, saying you don't need any of it at all. I mean, maybe you need a little bit, maybe. I don't know. I haven't read the same research that you've read, obviously. I haven't had time to. And I appreciate you guys sending me these links. I don't have time to read them on stream, but I am opening them in separate tabs, and I'm going to read them after this.
So here is the it's an empty bottle, but here's like the vitamin D one I use
and
Life Extensions. Yeah, you can find this at the reason I say Vitamin Shop is because fuck GMC, but Vitamin Shop, the better prices, and this is a good one because it has vitamin D and K. And this, I actually had I was pretty deficient in iodine actually, and then when you're deficient in iodine, you end up getting a lot of like sort of like you feel tension in your neck like this. Like imagine like you're kind of feeling like you're, because it has some, when you're low on iodine, your thyroid's kind of fucked up.
Really?
Yeah. So especially if you're out, like I have a business that I'm outside all the time, so I sweat a lot, and then I go to the gym. So you sweat out a lot of that. So you're it's called Life Extensions.
Life Extensions. All right, that's going right underneath Fabuloso in my notes.
But here's like some of the nutritional facts. Let me see if I can pull it out a little closer. I don't know if you can tell.
Blurry,
Can't
but
really read it.
I can tell
it's a little blurry. Yeah, but and then here, so with fish oil, like fish oil is another great one. It's good for your knees, good for your brain. Bodybuilders started using it because of joints, literally nothing because of the brain. It was mostly just because it's sort of like a WD-40 for your joints.
Yeah,
essentially. And what you want is like, you don't want to, do not take that nature's was like open
mercury, dude.
Like open nature and shit, bunch of bullshit. No, this is a good one. This is a good one. It's made by Sports Research. It's an omega-3 fish oil, pretty good. But the best one I've used is Nordic Naturals, but it's really expensive. So it's like you're talking about $65 a bottle.
Wow. Yeah.
But it's super concentrated.
The problem with fish is that mercury bioaccumulates in these fish, and when
they filter it out. The expensive ones, they filter it out.
They might say they do, but I don't know how much they actually. I don't know if I trust them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean I trust Nordic Naturals. They're a really good company, and they're a Norwegian company. Look into Nordic Naturals. I mean, I learned about that from Joe Rogan and Rhonda Patrick.
Okay.
She recommends that company.
Yeah, I like when those people do podcasts together. Those two.
Yeah,
I've heard that I actually take krill oil, and I think krill oil is supposed to be from on it. Krill oil is supposed to be better than just regular omega-3. I don't know why, but that's what they say.
Yeah. So here's another supplement I also use. This is probably not the best multivitamin, but it's just like, it's like buying insurance. It costs you nothing. I'm like, fuck it, might as well take it. Ultimate Man by it's their own brand. It's just whatever. It's just, I just take it like I might be missing something, so here you go. Fuck it.
Yeah, multivitamin, right?
Yeah, it's simple multivitamin. It's like
what I figured too. Like if there's anything wrong, I mean, if not, I'll piss it out.
Yeah.
And,
here you go. Look, boom. So it's a little yellow pill. That's all it is. Your piss will turn out fucking like yellow from drinking it, but because you're literally pissing most of it out.
It's because of the riboflavin.
Yeah. So, but if you're an OG bodybuilder, you know what this is right here. This is Animal Pack.
Oh,
this is bro. It is like
that shit will fuck you up in the head.
So there you go, man.
Pre-workout?
No. This is one of the first companies that came up with the multivitamin for bodybuilders and stuff. So it has like let me try to remember what it has.
Arginine.
It has a amino acid complex. It has an antioxidant complex, digestive enzyme complex. So just basically, it helps you like process protein a little better, but.
Yep.
Pretty bro sciencey, but like this really covers a lot of the basis and stuff. But it's a fuck ton of pills, man. I mean, look at this. Look at it. It's literally like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pills per pack. 11 pills per pack. Yeah, and a serving size is 2 packs. So that means you got to take 2 of these motherfuckers a day.
That just seems like too much for me, man. Like at that point,
it is a lot, but this is like what bodybuilders kind of take and stuff and everything is
this
stuff.
8 or 9 pills per day. You're talking about taking 20, 25.
This is excessive a little bit, but this is kind of like if you're trying to push your natural bodybuilding the most, you know what I mean? But it's like it's whatever. I mean,
if you want to do bodybuilding, like there's some other stuff you could do.
Yeah, and here's the last thing of my show and tell when it comes to like vitamins. I really like this. This helped a lot of biotin. You can buy this at Costco. It's really cheap. It's like
takes that.
Yeah, I take it too. It's really good for your fucking skin,
your
nails and everything in your hair. I have to get a haircut so often because I take 3 of these motherfuckers. They taste like candy. So you'll like it because it's gummy bear. It's not like since you like the sweets. This shit tastes delicious. It's fucking really good for you.
You had
chewables,
me at chewable, man. I'm sold.
Yeah, they look like this. They taste like strawberry.
Yeah.
A little pill. Fucking good.
Biotin on camera. Watch that become illegal tomorrow. Just kidding.
I mean, technically, this right here. So vitamin D is probably the only legal steroid you can buy. Like vitamin D is barely a vitamin. It's actually a steroid. Essentially, it's a hormone.
No way.
Yeah, look at vitamin D. It's a hormone that got labeled a vitamin.
Jesus, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's really good for you. But
says if I just get the Hex third eye tattoo on my forehead, it won't matter what I eat. That's right. Because I'll be so woke. Because I'll just be so fucking woke. Echo build. If you haven't heard this before, you need to hear it. A day without your vitamins is a day without your vitamins. I don't get it. I don't think I get it.
I mean, that's true. There is one nootropic I do take. It's by this guy that I really support. His name is Derek. He has his channel called More Plates, More Dates. He's probably on YouTube the premier guy about steroids and TRT and stuff and everything like that. And like on that side, he's really knowledgeable. And if you were ever to like want to do that sort of shit, I would probably consult this guy because you more than likely don't know what the fuck you're doing, and don't fuck your balls up.
What's the name?
More Plates, More Dates. Derek.
That sounds really stupid, but I'll give him a listen.
Well, he started his channel back in the day, back in like the he's really smart. He does a bunch of these videos where he talks about like what Wolverine, what all these famous people, what steroid cycle they're using. You
heard about Christian Bale? Like
yeah. He's on steroids for sure. Anyone that's getting any of these actors are on steroids. Like but he explains whether they're using Winstrol or all this stuff. He's like he is the guy. But he has a pre-workout called Gorilla Mind or Gorilla Rush, I think it's called, or whatever. It's a Gorilla something, and it's probably it's one of the best pre-workouts I've ever had outside of anything that had like amphetamines in it illegally. Huh. Yeah, because a lot of the early pre-workouts from 2009 to 13. Jack 3D and stuff like that had
good stuff.
Fuck, you know why? It basically had crystal meth in it.
Yeah, Jack 3D is what got me hooked on working out, and ever since Jack 3D came out, I've worked out every day for the past 7 years. Not every day, but usually 5 days a week. And
what type of workouts did you do?
Well, so I was on this bodybuilder, Steve Cook. I was doing his workout plan for a while.
Steve Cook? Okay.
Yeah, I was doing the Steve Cook workout. So it would be 1 day back and buys, 1 day chest and tries, break /cardio day. Then it'd be shoulders, and then it would be legs. And it would be one more cardio day, and then one more like full rest day.
Yeah.
Or maybe, no, it was, that's 7, right? Anyway, he had a full week plan that it just cycled over and over again.
That's good. It's consistent.
Yeah, I was consistent for like 3 years with Steve Cook's workout.
Wow.
And after that, I mean, Jack 3D became illegal, right? And I still had some of it. So I took it as long as I could. But after everything was gone, I didn't need it anymore. Like I just kept going. Like I just didn't need the pre-workout. And I realized like this pre-workout just spurred a new habit for me, but it was a positive habit. So
working out is probably the best habit. It really is, and it has so many benefits. Not just that, like it gives you a feeling of accomplishment.
Yeah.
Like when I work out, when I really work out, so a lot of people have like, especially anyone that like a serial entrepreneur or has a lot of businesses or works a fuck ton of hours on date. Like I would actually get depressed on having 2 days off. I literally get depressed. I get sad. That I'm not working.
The reason quarantine was so hard for me was because my gym closed. And I know it sounds stupid, but without being able to go to the gym, that was like the one constant in my life that was really good for my mental health. I started drinking, like just like I don't drink that much anymore, but I started drinking like pretty often for like a month.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah, I had to chill off a little bit too. When I was streaming, I said I'm only going to drink on stream, but then I started streaming 5 days a week. Yeah, I know what you mean, bro.
Yeah,
I was getting smashed. I was like, what am I doing? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I was pretty fucked up for a good few weeks, and Thank God my gym is open because even though you have to wear a mask and everything, like I don't mind
Yeah.
wearing a mask at all. If anything, it's more hypo. What do you call it? Without oxygen.
Oh yeah. It's like you're giving yourself like a restriction or whatever.
Yeah,
Oxygen
so
restriction.
I treat it kind of like a challenge for my body. But
Yeah. Oh, anyway, I didn't even show this. So this is the nootropic I like using, Gorilla Mind Rush. It's really good. Like I actually take it before I go to work. Sometimes I just take one pill or whatever. Like the serving size is 3, but like there's like 500 milligrams of coffee in this motherfucker.
500.
Really 500, but I never get it like a rush, like a caffeinated rush on this stuff. But like it's really good. That's why I only take 1 or 2. It's really strong. But
milligrams of caffeine is a lot, dude.
Oh yeah, dude, dude. Man, I can take caffeine if I want. Like I don't know. I've got a high tolerance.
Too. Like you're also a pretty big guy.
Yeah. Oh, I used to be big. I mean, like I was almost 300 pounds at one point.
Damn.
Yeah, I was 2018. I was probably 300, almost 300. I was like 287 pounds, my heaviest. And right now I probably weigh like 230 right now.
That's good. It's a healthy weight.
Yeah, I was a little leaner. Like when I did that interview with Richard, probably in December of 2019, I probably weighed like 218 at that point. I was pretty in shape, but that wasn't in shape muscle wise. I was in shape like losing like just body fat, like weight. But I was really big. I was deadlifting like fucking 600 pounds.
Yeah.
Benching I was almost benching 400 pounds. My squat was maybe like my squat was I always was weak. I mean, I was just doing 3 plates for reps. I wasn't doing nothing fucking crazy. Like I was always a weak squatter.
I mean, yeah. Compared to you, I'm a weak squatter no matter what. But Shadowway Brilliance here says Qualia Mind. You ever hear about Qualia Mind?
I think he DM'd me one time about it.
Like he's going off about Qualia Mind.
I mean, I'll try it out, dude. I love nootropics. I mean, they're fucking cool as fuck. I mean,
you mentioned Qualia Mind like 4 times in the. So okay, dude, I have a Qualia Mind tab open. I promise you, I will look at it. I promise you, I will look at it.
I will look at it too. I mean, I'm always
hypoxia.
That sort of stuff.
Yeah, thank you, North Remembers. Hypoxia.
Hypoxia.
That's like without oxygen. That's like doing workouts.
Shadow Brilliance, man. Like now that I know I'm an expert in this stuff. Okay, man. I'll try it out. I will buy it, bro. I promise.
Let me see how much does it cost?
$1,000.
59 bucks. It's only $59 for the first shipment, but then it jumps up to 120.
I think that's probably recurring or whatever.
Oh, and it's also 100% vegan. So I thought you said vegan is bad, right? So
no, people. That's just like a buzzword people use.
I'm just kidding.
So how much?
There's no meat here. Fuck. What?
How much does it cost again? 50 what?
60 the first time, and then this is literally like a drug dealer prices. It's like I'll give you half price the first time, and then 120 the next time.
Yeah, let me try to find the price out. So
maybe you can get it cheaper, or like with a referral code or something.
So
you got a referral code,
so this will cost me 11,000 hex.
Don't put it like that. Don't spend your sweet hex.
I literally I'm on the Nomics website, so I can tell you hex to US dollar. So I just like 11,000 hex. This
Dude, that's gonna be an $11,000 bottle of pills one day.
I know. No, I don't sell my hex. I actually haven't sold. Oh no, wait, that's a lie. I sold maybe like a couple 100,000 for ETH and then bought back hex or whatever.
Okay. I haven't sold any yet. I have only emergency
unstaked 2 stakes only, which I restaked for. I laddered all the way to 15.
Dude, I haven't even emergency unstaked yet. I'm too. Something about the action of doing it just feels like
you started something bad, a bad routine. Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't want to like. It's almost like breaking the seal, but for a bad habit. Like I don't want to sell or emergency unstake because then I feel like I won't be 100% interested in Hex anymore.
Okay. Oh, maybe. Ben 15 is a referral that gets you 15% off.
Is that this guy?
Nice.
Says we're rolling.
Yes. Why do you think I understand Hex so well?
Dude, I understand Hex very well too, but you know, I do take other supplements. I take different nootropics. I take Alpha Brain from On It. So they have some Alpha GPC. It's an acetylcholine I think it's an acetylcholine reuptake inhibitor, maybe. Yeah. It helps with fine motor movement. It helps with speech. It helps with memory, and it gives you crazy dreams as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I took a 30 pill bottle of Alpha Brain once, and you do get some crazy dreams.
Dude, it's like Joe Rogan said, it's like renting an action movie for your dreams. And I mean,
right. So full caveat, this is really woo-woo shit, okay?
Yep.
In 2017, I probably was on that stuff, and I started having dreams about the future.
Me too. Premonition dreams?
Dude.
I have a lot.
Me too. Really?
Yeah, I thought that was normal, though.
No, that's really abnormal. That's really abnormal. Like, most people don't have future dreams.
Well, because I thought that was what deja vu was.
No, well, yeah, they've done it before too, but like I've gotten deja vu like all my life. Like I one of the first big memories I ever had about deja vu was like this is me maybe at like 9 years old. The night before I left to Mexico with my parents on a vacation, I had a dream that on top of these stairs that I'd see this little like poodle toy. Huh. It was like a McDonald's poodle toy.
Okay.
I was like, what the hell is this? And I just remember at the top of these stairs of these brick steps. Mm-hmm. I was like, what? That was a weird dream. 3 days later, I finally got to the town. I went to I met my grandma probably for my grandma on my mom's side for the first time. And I went to her bathroom and there were some steps up there. I walked up those steps and there was the poodle toy. Bro, that shit. That was a 9-year-old fucking memory dream. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking YouTube. There's no nothing. Yeah. My grandma, this is Mexico, and it's like she barely knew how to use a phone. How that shit trips me out to this day. It was so crazy.
I mean, yeah, I don't even want to, like, I've got so many stories, but all I can say is that, there's a lot we don't understand. And I think it's foolish to act like we know for a fact that something is not true or something is true.
I dreamed literally this is like verbatim dream that I had, that I was actually on TV. They were interviewing me on TV, and while I was on TV, I was talking about crypto, and then this DeFi coin blows up while I'm on TV, and I was like, I told y'all.
Well, how many times are you thinking about somebody that you haven't thought of in like a year, and then they call you on the phone? Does that ever happen?
That's happened, yeah, definitely. It's usually with friends or something. I'm like, I haven't talked to that guy in a long time, and then
it's just a common one, but yeah.
That's happened with some like well, I don't want to say like I'm with somebody right now.
Like she's not gonna watch this, bro.
Not on Dlive, but on YouTube. I had some people that I knew in real life that were watching me on YouTube, so I had to be really careful what the fuck I was saying.
I have about 3 or 4 people that are good friends of mine that actually subscribe to my channel.
Yeah,
it's kind of weird. It's like, I wonder what they think about it.
Yeah, I mean, dude, we're in
our own world. The crypto world is a little echo chamber, and then branching off to our friends in the real world. It's kind of this weird dichotomy of they have one foot in what you're doing, but they don't really fully understand it. And I think the only reason that my friends are so interested is because they respect me as a person. I don't think they would really be interested in this on their own at all.
No, but so this is why I've said, like, what's that old trope and stuff? It's like Keeping Up with the Joneses. Me and you are Mr. Jones, and what ends up happening is that people think they're smarter than you. Yeah. We always, because it's a defense mechanism in our brain. We always think we're smarter than the people we know in our lives, because it's an ego defense mechanism. We're like Litecoin, you're smarter than some of the people in your life. Oh, crypto coffee, you're way smarter than some other people in your life, right? But your friends think the same thing you do. So when you do good, people in their brain think, I'm smarter than crypto coffee. What the fuck? How did that fucking dude like? So I'm gonna buy like this coin, this other. So you could be telling them the whole fucking year, buy Hex, dude, buy Hex, buy Hex. But then Hex moons, and then they'll get into shitcoin ABC. And just because what they're secretly doing without knowing is they're trying to beat you in games because they think they're smarter than you.
I mean,
they get throat fucked by the market.
That's a little bit of a pessimistic way to look at it, but
no, that's what it is. And I know that's pessimistic, but like you got to think of it in those terms. You know, that's like something the red pill. Like there's this whole thing made by Rollo Tomasi. That there's a lot of other small groups on the internet that take in this whole thing like, oh yeah, I'm red pilled on this, I'm red pilled on that. But the real first outside of the Neo, the movies with Neo, what are they called? The Matrix movies. One of the first communities that actually took that analogy was about taking the red pill was the sexual dynamics between men and women, which was the red pill community, which basically was born from the POAs, which were the pickup artists.
Pickup artists, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm not a big fan of a lot of those guys. A lot of the POA people.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
well, a lot of them are pretty fucking cringy, honestly. But
there's a lot of bullshit out there, and just I feel like they're appealing to people with like zero confidence, and they're just trying to prey off of people that have no direction at all, and they're total beta males. Basically, they're like, "Hey, come over here. Let me talk to girls and all that. Like, pay for my subscription."
A lot of girls is just it's a number. It like so one of the oldest school books that really started this shit was like The Game by Neil Strauss, right?
Yeah.
Even though the back end of the book it just turns into fucking Mystery losing his mind and over a bitch. Basically, like Mystery was the man, dude. Like he really is one of the originals, like that got a lot of people's, but like he really popularized the numbers game, right? Which was basically, it's sort of the same thing of action. There's something made by I'm gonna forget his name, but like he was on Joe Rogan's podcast. He's this philosopher. Do I have his name? He has this thing of like how to make money or whatever. He had this really famous post. I will post it on my Twitter later, I promise, if you guys want to look at my Twitter. So I'll post the link. But anyway, what he posted was there's four types of luck, right? And one of the forms of luck in the world is you shaking up the world. So there's this thing where like you just, even though you're not that good or whatever, you just enter a space.
Mm-hmm.
That creates opportunities that never in your fucking life would have happened if you had just been sitting at home.
You have to expose your surface area of luck to receive more of it. You need to just go out and experience the world in order for luck to find you. Exactly. You create your own luck, basically.
Yeah, and it's exactly true. So there's dumb luck, which is just like I'm just sitting here in my house and randomly $1 million happens. $1 million flies from the air and just hits my house for some reason. You know, like that. There's random luck. Then there's luck that you create, and there's luck that happens because of the type of that's the luck you want. Is that there's the luck that you are, because the way you are. There's a specific luck that you bring to your life. So, like one example that he says is, imagine you're a deep sea diver, right? You're the world's greatest deep sea diver, and there's people that manage to find some treasure in the bottom of the ocean. So then because you are the most well-known person that's a deep sea diver, and you're the only person crazy enough to try to go down there to see if there's treasure, people will contact you and give you deals and give you if you go down there and try to see if there's actually gold and silver down there, I will give you 20% of the gold. That's opportunities because you're that type of person. That you can put yourself in these opportunities. So you start getting, because the way you are, luck just starts happening to you because that's the way you are. So I equate this sort of to like, I have a social media presence. I'm a crypto guy. And then because you're a crypto guy, you're easy to work with and you're not an asshole and you're not a maximalist. Luck starts coming to you because of who you are. And that's the type of luck you want to have in your life. is
Right.
you want to be a type of person that attracts luck, right?
Right.
There's a lot of stuff where, like, if you make a business and the business works out because you're working hard on it, that's different from like because of the type of person you are. Like, crypto coffee is so easy to fucking work with. Yeah, I'd rather give the even though there's another YouTuber that has a little more followers than Crypto Coffee, I'd rather work with Crypto Coffee because he's a straight up guy.
Cool.
That's the kind of reputation you want to create, and that's a really powerful. It's really interesting. Like, I will promise I'll link it in Hex chat and Strape chat, and I'll post it on my Twitter just so you guys can see the channel. It's a 2-hour long video of a how to get rich, basically. It's so interesting. It's probably one of the best videos I've ever listened to.
I'll check that shit out. Everybody on Dlive, check that shit out. Kinetics is about to cut us off, but Brennan, Ashitar, Unhexable, North Remembers, whoever's still with us, all 50 of you. God bless you. Thanks for hanging out. Kinetics, do what you got to do, man. I don't want to run your internet bill all night.
follow my Dlive. Dollar cost crypto. Here, I'm about to post LOL.
Like, subscribe.
Right there.
Coffee.
Subscribe.
Peace
Videos
out.
coming soon.